Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zaggard testing stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only, a single guy, Zaggard, and I am joined with the one, the only, the mythology guy.
Hello. What are you laughing at?
I'm just laughing because we were having this huge, conversation.
Yeah, and you guys will never know what it was.
It's not like we haven't had it a bajillion times.
We were having a very heated conversation about something, then we immediately stopped just went into this.
And my brain could not,
We weren't arguing, by the way. We were very unified in what we were heated on.
Yeah, we were.
And it was about how much we hate all of you. No, I'm kidding. But we got a new viewer in the chat. Welcome, Jake Bailey. Welcome.
Oh, hey, Jake, how you doing, man?
And Toast. I don't think Toast has been here before.
Toast has been here when you haven't been here. But...
Oh, I see how it is, Toast. I'm kidding. What's up?
What's up? Oh, do exclamation point was up to see what the stream will be for today.
Okay.
That's cool. You can do that on YouTube or on Twitch. If you're not sure how to do those commands, you can type in exclamation point commands, or if you're on YouTube, go in the description. They should be in the description of the stream. So let's get started.
Yeah.
For the end.
This time look, we have 2 missions left in DMC3. If we don't finish it, then we're very, very.
We're really bad at this game.
Yeah,
we're good. We'd have to.
And I already know we're not great.
Yeah. That's true.
Hello, Prince Giro. Welcome. Hello, Lily. Da 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 da. Hello, Stream Elements, Pokemon community game, and Zagger.
Hello, all. You gotta start the thing because it started a cutscene.
You gotta fucking start the thing.
The beginning of the end. Sup, guys? How's your day going? My day is going well. How is yours going, Toast?
I personally am happy we got the Avengers Endgame video up, and miracle, we got it up without it getting copyright claimed. The second time we uploaded it. First time it did get claimed.
I had a feeling that section might get claimed, but I wanted to see if we could get lucky.
Originally, he's the editor. He had more of the Portals scene playing before my audio comes in, and that shit got claimed. So I said, all right, let's just trim down until he goes Avengers Assemble, because people know what's going on at that point. Because it didn't get claimed for video, it got claimed for music. And I'm like, I ain't fucking fighting the music industry. They're a bunch of assholes.
I'm not surprised that it got claimed, but I still think it's stupid.
It is stupid. I completely agree with you. But, you know, that's the reality we live in. But hey, after that, he re-edited it up. It went up without any claims. And I was like, oh shit, sweet.
And I have more to say after this video from our sponsor.
Yeah.
Is this a fight again?
She looks like me in class growing up. Just, I can't.
What do you mean X equals Y to the square of pi?
Why are there letters in this math book?
What do you mean you've got to be an alpha Chad to understand? The teacher says.
Teacher, why does it say fuck you, Andrew, in this textbook? Shut up!
Takes another swig of his tea.
So that whole cutscene was somebody walked by.
It was Dante walking by. Or no, Virgil, I'm guessing.
It was probably Virgil.
And they opened a door, Andrew. That's important.
Ew, the floor is lava. Oh yeah, wait, is this not him? Fucking, what's his name, Arkham?
No, by the way,
didn't Arkham turn into one of these?
Yes, I think that he's making clones. What that is, someone said in the comments, that is, Sparta's devil form. That's why he ended up looking
Oh, it's his devil trigger. Oh, okay, I got it. And so what you're saying is we've triggered him.
By the way, someone else said in the comments, so I'm not sure who to follow, but I think this one makes more sense. They said, yes, actually, it was the girl's mother was the priestess, so Arkham needed her blood, and he tried to use Sparta's sword before, but it cursed him because he's just a human, so that's why he needed the 2 amulets to be able to use it, but he can't use its full power because he's not the blood of Sparta.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for that explanation. I still don't get why he couldn't just use the mom's blood for that part of the process. Like, why he specifically needed the daughters. Did he not... So, you're saying he tried before. Okay, so did he use up all the mom's blood there? Dumbass didn't have any left over afterwards? Because he didn't need that much blood. He just gave her a little stab and, you know, she's clearly fine, so it's not like you had to drain it all.
Yeah, someone did say it had to be fresh blood, but I don't know. The whole thing, I think they also said earlier in the game that he had to kill his wife to get the power to try to use the sword. So.
Okay, sure.
It's just annoying that the game doesn't tell you this.
It really doesn't do it.
Because I told you this in 5 minutes.
The game does not do a great job of conveying it. And I know a lot of you guys say we're not paying attention, but hey, like, we're trying to follow this game. We are. Like, and again, like, a lot of the times I'll go back and watch the streams and be like, all right, what did I miss? And I read all the subtitles and I'm like, I still don't get it. Like, you know.
Yeah. I will actually read the wiki sometimes.
Why am I doing no damage? What's going on? Something to do with the mirrors?
One of them isn't a mirror.
Oh.
No,
what do we have here? Okay, that didn't do anything. What am I supposed to do? Help!
Maybe you're supposed to read that wall of text.
Okay.
Nope.
Reading is... Oh, what? Okay, substance projects image. I'm glad it was nice of them to stop while I read. They're like, hey, reading is a dying art. We gotta let him do it. Substance projects image, and image punishes substance.
Maybe you have to attack their
So I have to hit them while they're being reflected. Yeah, that's what I gathered. All right, come here. Come. Oh, fuck you! God damn it. Okay, come here.
Maybe you have to get them to go in the reflection, because notice some of the reflections are black and white now.
Okay. So I have to get them to go in here?
No, like, make a reflection in the...
Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying here. You do it.
Yeah. So what my guess is you got to get them in the reflection, and then once they show up, then you can, it hurts them, maybe?
I gotta say, this is a shitty mirror. Those guys are standing right in front of it and it's not reflecting them.
Well, there definitely is a...
I know, there are times where it does. I'm just saying it's way too, specific or whatever. Like, you have to get them really fucking close.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be so bad if you could, like, hit them over to it or something.
Oh, you bitch.
Guess... Oh, you can break the mirror! Oh! Okay. Well, that didn't... Okay, I don't know.
I had a feeling when it showed that I was doing damage to it.
We're just supposed to hit the mirrors. Okay. Alright, well, cool. Fuck this mirror! You might want to... Yeah, there you go.
You know, it'd be really cool if there was upgrades to increase the healing from
yes, I was saying that in the last stream. Like,
yeah, I vaguely remember. Yeah. I know, I'm just trying to dodge at this point. This is why you probably shouldn't...
We're beating up mirrors. What is this? Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep?
That killed them all.
Alright. Look, just take it and move on. I don't know what the fuck.
I thought I had to break all of them.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, you take it back.
Are you supposed to, like, break it while they're in the reflection? I don't know. Hey! You can't hit me during a cutscene. That's cheating.
Now there's an hourglass? Okay. Gotta eat. Are you eating some toast?
You know, there's a lot of hourglasses for minutes. Why don't we call that a minute glass?
Because we used to not actually have minutes. We used to only have hours.
But we have hours now. Get with the times.
Yeah, well, that's you have. Yeah, you have an hourglass for minutes. It's called your phone. If you can finish this mission, then that. If you can't finish this mission, that is a skill issue. It is a skill issue. You are correct. What's up?
Technically, not being able to finish any game that is possible to beat is always a skill issue. Am I not doing damage? No, I am.
No, you are.
Okay.
I don't get what the point of the hourglass is, but
I was like, because I missed shit in the last mission. I'm like, I'm not missing shit again, am I? It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, they just have a lot of iframes when they go into the floor. It's like the shadows in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Agni and Rudra is definitely my favorite weapon style in this game.
Too bad they don't talk.
I just like the way they flow. Yeah.
Just saying quick hello. I'll be in probably in a bit. I have to go collect my own delivery because I just didn't assign a courier.
You know, somebody commented on today's inaccuracy video. They said, "Oh, I have to watch this immediately. I'll be late picking up my son, but he'll understand when he's older." I was like, God, I don't know whether to be flattered or feel guilty.
I'm gonna assume that person's trolling.
Yeah.
But I like the joke.
I appreciate the fandom.
Wait, did the Hourglass just reverse and bring those guys back to life?
I don't
What the hell is
know
going
what
on?
exactly is going on. I'm just gonna kill them again and hope that works.
This game is weird, I'm not gonna lie.
This game is really fucking weird.
I like it, though. It's just... If it came out today, I'd be like, this isn't good. But again, it's a 20-year-old game. I'm gonna cut it a lot of slack.
Again, I think this franchise would really benefit from some remakes. Because the ideas are really solid, and like there's some cool, creepy stuff and some really fun over-the-top stuff. Is if you upgrade it, if you updated it with some like you know, modern camera controls and, you know, made it easier to tell what the fuck we're supposed to be doing and what's going on.
And get rid of some of the terrible bosses, like the giant...
Yeah, or at least improve them. Like, make it an actual fight instead of a game of keep away. You know? Like,
yeah.
Then I really think people would buy that. You know? I think...
I would buy it.
Yeah, you guys could make some money. You guys like money, right?
Yeah, but we gotta make our next Marvel vs. Capcom game.
They're not even doing that. The last Marvel vs. Capcom game was so disappointing because they didn't use any of the X-Men or anything.
That's really dumb. Not using any of the X-Men.
And they lowered it from 3 versus 3 to 2 versus 2. It's like, oh boy, less of everything.
Why fighting games doing that now?
I don't know. Samsara.
Samsara, isn't that something from mythology?
It probably is. It's not something I'm overly familiar with.
I've definitely seen the word before, or name.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, almost every item in these games has been some sort of mythical or cultural
Which is really cool.
reference.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that the first
Oh,
Devil
no,
May Cry
we're
was
back
made
here.
from a canceled Resident Evil 4? Yes, we did know that.
Yep. We were told that.
Oh, we're back in the MC Escher painting.
So we gotta fight the rest of the bosses.
Oh god, no.
Okay.
It's probably a blood-related thing. Yep. Hello, Toko. They're over here, like, reading is fundamental. We can't interrupt him being scholarly.
Yeah.
This is some rude but brotherly love.
Okay,
Oh,
is this
Crayon.
the way?
Crayicon? Cray icon?
Now that I've exited the foot.
Maybe this whole thing was secretly Virgil trying to get Dante to do his homework. The giant hourglass is his timer for his math.
Of course! It's all so obvious now.
I wanted John Talbane from Darksiders to be in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Is that a Capcom game?
I assume it
Darksiders?
is. I gotta look it up. Virgil is unable to use the mother's blood because unless he married his brother.
Okay, I give up on fully understanding the whole mom's blood thing. It's fine.
Oh, Darkstalker. Sorry, I have dyslexia, so I have a hard time reading.
Oh, Dark Stalker.
I don't know what Darkstalkers is either.
I haven't played that. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Fuck you guys.
Don't
If
you-
you're gonna keep running away from me
Did you
while
come from the tree or do you...
I came from the foot.
Okay.
There. If they're gonna keep running away from me while I try to
it's
fight
a
them, I'm
chess
just gonna
game
leave
again.
too. I'm not here to fucking chase you around, alright? I'm not here to play your fucking games with you.
It's the Eye of Sauron.
It does look like the Eye of Sauron. Where is the Palantir? Is this not the way I was supposed to go? Why is it even an option? Okay, well, that was a fucking waste of time.
Literally was. Oh, by the way, Claire got to the end of the world in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Ah, cool.
She was not expecting it at all. She's like, wait, there's another world? And then she got there, she's like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, I remember when I first played Kingdom Hearts 1, I thought Hollow Bastion was the final world. I also remember thinking, oh, Hollow Bastion, what's this from? Because for some reason, it sounded familiar. I was like, oh, what is that? It's just like how it was similar to how Chernobog, I didn't remember what he was from, but I knew I had seen him before.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, where have I seen this guy? And it turned out it was Fantasia, a movie I had forgotten existed.
I remember that movie because my elementary school, whenever they did their Halloween, their haunted house, they would literally just play that movie on repeat on a screen as you entered and play the music. So I vividly remember seeing that.
So I guess that wasn't the way. Is this the way? Do I know the way?
Do you know the way? Darkstalkers are basically Street Fighter, but with Western Gothic monsters. Oh, that sounds cool. On the topic of Marvel from today's Inaccuracy video, did any of y'all play Marvel Rivals? I play Marvel
He
Rivals.
has played it. I just went in a complete circle. He has played it. I'm open to playing it. It seems pretty... Look, the truth is, PvP-only games aren't typically my thing, but, you know, it looks fun, honestly.
You know,
it's third person, which is more my thing.
You know what's also nice is we can play crossplay.
Nice.
So if you want to play on your PlayStation, we can.
Yeah, I think I would go PlayStation because I like the PlayStation controls.
You know what? How's this, guys? If we get enough super chats,
we could stream that. That's myth related.
I would totally. Yeah,
like,
we could stream that. Andrew playing on his PS5 and I playing.
I will not necessarily always play as Thor, though. I will play as whoever the fuck I want.
Thor's a little hard to play, but you might like him because he's a bruiser.
Is Ghost Rider in the game?
Not yet.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
and Deadpool's not either.
Yeah.
But if they gotta put him in, they'd be done not to.
Yeah, they're just currently they're putting in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so I did see that, yeah.
So they're taking their time by doing that first.
Okay, where the fuck do I go? Come on. Was I supposed to go through the foot? I went all the way... Guess who's pulling up the guide again? I'm so tired of having to rely on the guide constantly.
I wasn't here last week because I was watching Neza 2. Nice.
I need to watch that. Please don't spoil it. I will do a video on it. Everyone's asking for it.
I really want Robbie Reyes to be in Rivals.
I'd be down with that. I like him. I do like Johnny Blaze better, but that's only because I got to know Johnny Blaze first, so it's just bias.
Here, let me walk around.
Yeah, here, you walk around while I bring up the fucking guy.
Okay, I'm guessing we're not supposed to...
But I do legitimately like Robbie Reyes, and as I've said before, I like that they did something different with him, like it said. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, what's this room we're in right now? Okay, wait, hold on. After you're done, goes... Okay. Now that you get the Samsara at the Hourglass, go to the portal. There are 3 green orbs you can grab if you walk around the staircases. I did that already. Grab them and go back through the portal. Okay, go back to the Hourglass, I guess. Wait. What? Muscles, Nirvana.
It was extremely good. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. And I love how they handled Neza and another character. I don't want to spoil it in case you don't know if they're in it.
That room you were just in earlier, you're supposed to go up to the golden statue in it and place the thing we got.
This room?
Yes, this room. Or wait, no, sorry, not this room. But you were supposed to come into this room. Now, if you go through the portal again, it should take you to Nirvana of Illusions. Yeah, that statue. Okay. Yeah, there was no indication that I was supposed to
I think it's because that's supposed to be the Time Goddess statue.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, there is no indication. How do people figure that out? Do they just walk around spamming buttons? I don't know
how the fuck they've... Why was there even an option to go back through the foot thing this level? It didn't lead to anything. Like, that's just a waste of everybody's time.
Yeah, if you want to get any upgrades. You don't need to hide their name. They're the second main character.
Oh, God,
do you know who all the main characters are in Neza 2, Andrew?
Well, I assume Neza is in it. Other than that, no. I didn't see Neza 1. I'm gonna watch them both.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a video on both movies.
Yeah, Andrew likes to keep things as
like I like to go in not knowing much and being unbiased and stuff like that.
Which is one of the problems with the current Captain America film. You know who one of the characters is.
I hate how they just revealed so much about Red Hulk. Like, stupid. What? Honestly, what terrible marketing, in my opinion.
It's because they don't trust audiences to just go see.
They don't have faith in their films anymore.
Yeah.
They did back with Endgame. They didn't have to show shit, and because
they
of
were
that,
actively hiding.
They
stuff.
were actively trying to make sure nothing got out.
Yeah.
Like,
now they're like, show them everything.
and now they're like, fuck, no one's coming back. Show everything. Yeah.
The only thing worse was
I'm gonna save up
Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and the only thing worse than that was
Amazing Spider-Man 2 was one of the most horribly marketed films I've ever seen. Only movie I've ever seen in my life that had the entire final scene of the film in the trailer. How can you be that stupid?
The only thing worse, in my opinion, was Batman v Superman, where they spoiled Doomsday. They straight up spoiled
was
that in the...
terrible. Yeah.
And it wasn't even like the final trailer, it was the second trailer. Oh, there he is.
There he is. I've never seen my father, so it doesn't really make me think anything.
Why do you always stick your nose in other families' business? Come on, dude. Don't you have any hobbies?
What do you mean always? He's only stuck it in your family's business.
I know.
Other than that, it's been entirely his family. Seeing what?
Oh.
This isn't even my final form! Now I'm bigger! A slightly larger version of himself.
Ugh.
Ooh, he's turning into a Japanese porn star.
The most powerful supervillain. I don't like the sound effect that it
Okay,
has.
that looks like a ball sack.
I thought I was gonna say it looks like an anus. Or the...
Either way, it ain't looking good.
Anyway, that shape suits you better.
Look, Dante was joking when he said you look like a backed up toilet. You didn't have to embrace that.
Seriously. Hitomi Tanaka? What about Hitomi Tanaka? The
Okay,
guy-
it looks like we can just do damage right away. So.
Gotta love old-timey bosses. Their attack is...
Sweeping around. Yeah, honestly, you looked more threatening in your previous form.
Yeah,
This just looks, like, gross.
It just looks gross. It just makes me uncomfortable.
This looks like something you'd, like, have to call somebody if you saw in your house. Like, I don't know what it is and I don't want to touch it. Like, fighting a bunch of slugs.
Okay. Are you Tsunade, the Slug Queen?
I understand that reference not because of Naruto, but because of Japanese ancient ballads. Okay, I guess
I
I'm
understand it 'cause of
supposed to
Naruto.
kill all of these.
Oh, so is this like the fucking, the pot centipede?
Oh,
But only
fuck off.
dumber?
We don't talk about the pots. Well, it's better than the Gigantopede. This isn't doing any damage, so I guess it's...
I think you
Okay,
have to-
but I am killing them.
Yeah, you are killing them.
I was hoping that it would also do some damage, but nope. Oh, he's back.
So those are just minions.
Yeah. They're not him, they're just stuff that grew out of him.
Hey, Venom.
Okay.
Mythology guy mentioned Japanese porn star, and she was the first one to come to mind. Okay.
That wasn't an invitation to open up a dialogue about Japanese porn star.
I didn't expect that
I just
today.
went, ooh, Japanese porn star, and then you guys in the chat went, oh, on that topic. It was not the intention of that statement.
I should have known. I should have known.
Fucking hell, god damn it. This slug shit is what throws me the most off. No, fuck. Okay. I need to learn this boss's path. Okay, the fucking fists suck against this. I don't know if they're better against the main boss, but against these slugs, they're no good. Like, the Agni and Rudra kills them so much faster.
Yeah, because you have a lot more range.
Okay, let's try fists. Okay, fists are better on you, though. Alright, that's fine. I get to make use of both
Punch
my
his
weapons.
ballsack.
Yeah, you gotta fist him when he's an anus. But when the slugs come out, you gotta start circumcising.
Slice and dice.
Yeah. So when it's an anus, you use fist. When it's a bunch of phalluses, you use clippy. All right, here, you give it a go.
I don't want to fight this.
You gotta fist that anus, Shane. I'm sorry. We all had to do it. Look on the bright side. You'll get to start with... Oh. No, you don't, actually. I thought you were gonna start with full double trigger. Whatever, you still get full health. So.
I've been playing Kingdom Hearts, so I was pressing X to attack.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Very different gameplay. Very different gameplay.
I do really wish we could upgrade our weapon damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you're already almost at full double trigger, so this is all good.
I will say the good news is that the weapons already do pretty decent damage,
yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, at least there is that. I just like to be an absolute beast, you know? In games, that's always the first thing I upgrade is, like, DPS.
That's usually, like, for me, the second or third thing. I like making sure I can live longer as fast as possible.
But Shane, best defense is a good offense.
Hey, Wolverine. That only works because he has a stupid healing factor.
It's because he doesn't have to worry about the defense. It's like a Nepo baby being like, I don't understand why you don't have enough money.
Exactly, just like that. He's the Nepo baby of the mutants.
Yeah, he's the Nepo immune system baby.
By the way, speaking of Wolverine, him and Sabretooth have probably the most fucked up rivalry in all of comics, in my opinion.
Wolverine has rivalry with like 3 different mutants.
Yeah, but specifically with Sabretooth because they're both essentially immortal.
Yeah.
And
isn't Deathstrike also immortal?
He might be, but it's not.
She.
I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't really know Deathstrike. I used to think the girl in X-Men 2 was just X-23. And then later I was like, oh no, this is a different character. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's fine. His rivalry with Sabretooth is so effed up because the whole reason it happened is like 200 years ago back in the Wild West.
Oh, you beat up that anus. You're not a pure demon. You were a human. Like,
yeah, but I can beat you.
Like, it's like, oh, you're only half demon. It's like, you're not even a demon. You're using a demon's powers. Are we friends now?
No, he just wants his power.
I'll bet Virgil will be the last boss, like, because we still have 1 chapter after this.
No, you can't be.
Making a big dramatic entrance and stealing my spotlight. What? You don't possibly believe that he deserves to be our main event now, do you?
Did you just give him his hand back? Why would you do that?
You're right.
2-player game. 2-player game. We already know it can be 2-player with the doppelganger technique.
You should come to realize you cannot control the power of Sparta. You're wasting your
Can we turn the music down just a bit so I can hear them?
Yeah, so I can actually hear you guys. It's already hard enough to follow the lore. Nothing brings brothers together than a big pulsating anus. Oh, is this, can you control them? Virgil So Virgil's basically your doppelganger in this fight.
Okay.
Press circle to call him to your side. You cannot utilize demon Wait, you can't use devil trigger?
It's like the clone thing. It uses up your devil trigger.
Okay, fine. Well, then why do you even still have a devil trigger gauge?
Maybe I can't use devil trigger?
What does it mean? What does it mean by demon form? Is that what devil trigger is called in this game? I don't know. Try to use it.
Yes, I'm trying to use it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I also can't dodge.
You couldn't dodge either? Fucking A.
I don't like when they give you new mechanics.
Tell me that was a checkpoint. Oh, fuck off! Okay, that's so unfair because you were so low on health. It's like, I didn't know I wasn't gonna be able to use this double trigger.
If you connect to another controller, you can do co-op in the second phase of this boss.
Okay, so what I joked about earlier, that's actually a thing.
It's weird that they just add co-op randomly into the game, but only temporary, and it gets rid of another one of your
under
abilities.
very specific conditions and certain parts of the game.
Yeah, and you lose your one of your core abilities to do it. Or two of them? I think it's two of them. Because you lose.
It's like all the co-op stuff doesn't feel like it adds to the game. It feels like it takes away from it.
Yeah.
That is the wrong way to do co-op.
Gotta slice the slice.
They should really. I'm not kidding though. Like, they really should do a like legitimate co-op DMC game. He's had a companion in every game. You know, from what I've seen in Devil May Cry 5, he has like 2 or 3. So you could very easily make one of these games co-op. It would be fun. We would play it.
Yeah, I would love that. We should play It Takes Two.
Oh, you wanna work on our marriage?
Sure, let's call it that. I never played It Takes Two.
That's the theme of the game. I own the game. I've played some of it with Wilda. We had fun. We're not done with it though.
For me, I think of it this way: if enemies go down faster, you're living longer. It just happens by default. True. That is one way to look at it. I just personally like to make sure I have good health, so that way.
See, Shane's what you would call a little bitch. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but I'm a living bitch.
I'm like, the best way to make sure I live is to kill everybody else. If everyone else is dead, I'll be fine.
My other thing I like to upgrade first or second usually is whatever the currency is for upgrading, getting more of that.
Oh yeah, if that's an option, I do that first because that's just the logical thing to do. Then you get more upgrades. Like,
so try to dash.
fuck! I can't dodge. I can't do anything. This sucks. I hate this. This is not fun.
I agreed.
Okay, do we have a vital star? Because otherwise I'm about to fucking die. Oh, we have 3.
We have 3 small ones and 1 large.
Alright. I feel like barely got anything. Alright, let's go.
A wild marowak appeared.
Oh, I fucking hate this, honestly. I hate not being able to dodge. I hate not being able to use Devil Trigger. Virgil, go away. Honestly, you're not helping.
Yeah, you're actively making it harder for me. I'm just gonna say it.
This makes me want to just stay away from the fight and watch Virgil fight him.
Maybe try doing that. Speaking of which, there's a guy who did a challenge.
Oh, he's out of my range. That is bullshit.
There's a guy who did a challenge where he plays all of Kingdom Hearts 1, letting Donald and Goofy do all the fighting.
Does he actually manage to beat the game?
He beat the game.
Well, you can't but there are missions where you don't have Donald and Goofy.
Yeah, outside of those ones, obviously.
Yeah.
And now he's doing another challenge where he tries to see if Donald and Goofy can get the materials.
Virgil, can you fucking fight? Holy shit! Like,
now he's doing a run of the game where you can see if Donald and Goofy can get the materials for Ultimate Weapon in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Virgil, why are you over there? Get over here, you son of a bitch! God. What are you... Oh my god, he sucks.
It's because we didn't play his story, Andrew, so he's not upgraded enough.
I was having fun until this happened, honestly.
I know. You're almost done, though. You know, just use another Vital Star if you have to.
Yeah, I'm not taking a chance. Fuck. If I lose, I'm gonna be really mad because we don't get our Vital Stars back. Oh, stop! Okay, that's it. I'm using up the last one. I don't know what else to do. Oh, I didn't know that was a full heal.
It's fine.
Oh, whatever.
I'd rather get this boss done with.
Let's just get it out of the way. At least I haven't used up any of our yellow ones.
Yeah.
That's for the final boss.
Yeah, we can use those for Virgil.
Oh, but don't you mean whoever the final boss could be?
They basically already said that Virgil's the final boss. They were like, you think he's gonna be our final showdown?
Yeah, come on. Can you guys just fuck off? Even if Virgil is doing something, I can't really appreciate him because he's taking so much away from me.
Yeah, he's taking 2 core abilities. Not just 1, but 2.
Like, I can't fucking dodge. I can't fucking... What was the point of upgrading a particular style the whole game if you won't let me use it now?
Exactly. Speaking of, I found the thing I hate most in Kingdom Hearts 3.
No.
Now that I'm replaying it in Critical.
Okay.
It's that stupid minigame where you're sliding down the mountain and there's those dragons shooting lasers at
Oh,
you.
no! God, I hate this so much.
Do you want to just use it?
We don't get our vital stars back, so I'd be wasting... Wait, I won? Did I win or lose?
I think you killed him right as he killed you.
I need a minute here to take this. I'm not in a good place, right?
What actually happened?
I don't know. I don't know. That felt like such a waste of a yellow fucking... Oh, God. Look, there's a lot I like about this game, but then they do stupid shit like that, and it annoys me. This reminds me of Darkseid a little bit. With the dark face and everything. If Darkseid was balls.
What happened to the subtitle?
I don't know.
I'll try it your way for once.
Oh, there they are.
Remember what we used to say? Jack.
Oh, he said don't do it, so we can't do it now. Guys, what are you doing? He said don't do it! Sorry, we gave you kidney stones.
I do like how they pass their weapons to each other, just throw
You
them.
can't just hand it, you gotta catch, motherfucker. Oh, there's the stuff.
They got their chains back.
Yep. Oh yeah, I didn't know they were gonna get them back. It's not like they have them in Devil May Cry 1, which takes place after this.
I'm definitely saving. We used up so much to make sure we didn't have to fight the anus.
Just like... Fucking A. I fully healed and then the anus summoned like 30 slugs.
I know, and then he just...
And I was like, alright, easy finisher. I kill him and then he kills me. It's like, excuse me. Alright, anyway.
Oh, we're back here. How did we get back? Oh, it's her.
No, because, Shame, we have to follow her story. Aren't you invested in her story?
Not even a little bit.
Ring the bells, 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 bells. Daddy!
He's not dead?
He should be now.
Is she finally gonna shoot him?
And the hyenas jump on him.
You hear what he said? He said it was alpha.
You want to be a demon or a god?
I guess in his mind they're the same.
That's heresy. So you're bleeding all over the nice architecture. You're gonna have to stop that right now.
What a surprise. Here I was looking for you, and lo and behold, you come to me.
Did he really though?
Don't ever call me was the only one who could say my name.
What? Huh?
Well, how are people gonna address you then? Hey, lady!
Can you shoot me? Your own father.
Your own father?
What have I done wrong? Even
How much time you got?
become a legend. I wish to be a god. And I sacrificed one.
And then he turns into one of the Otzels from Jack 3.
That is all. Was that really so awful?
You're not making a good case for yourself right now, Arkham.
Help me, Mary.
His argument is literally, look, hon, I'm your dad, and I did it to become a god.
And your
so-
mom didn't matter.
Yeah.
Is lady.
Wait,
Your
her
name is-
actually
I was
Lady?
joking! I went, hey, lady, that's actually what you want to be called? I swear to God, I didn't know that. I was making a joke, lady.
I can't. I have no words.
Why do jokes keep coming true?
First the rain and now this.
This is unbelievable. I should start buying lottery tickets.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't care.
I really don't.
Like, I understand her pain, but it's not like we were playing as her. She was super connected to Dante. She's just kind of there.
Yeah.
If he had come here because she asked him to, I would have... Like, I cared more about Trish.
How can you not care about lady?
The name, mostly. Let's see, can we...
We should have a... Oh, no, we didn't get any red orbs during that. It's your choice. Like,
I think...
oh, wait, we did, actually. We have enough for a purple orb, if you want. I would increase the devil trigger. But can we even use it?
I think it might be better to get some...
Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. You can also get a yellow one if you want.
And then I'll let you pick the rest. Not like there's a lot of choices, but... You know we never used holy water?
We still have some. We have 3! I should have used one of these! Well, final boss time.
Virgil only attacks if you do, okay.
Yeah.
You probably hit him in the middle of an attack, so the attack finished hitting you, causing you to lose, because you were standing right next to him.
Yeah. Are you victim blaming me?
Both of them would be in 4 and 5, both of whom? The girls?
Oh, wait, Wait, you saved already, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like after that.
All we'd have to do is rewatch that cutscene and buy
And
stuff.
we can skip it, so...
Hi, Ukes.
That to me.
We're at the end of the game.
No way. You got your own. Well, I want yours too. What are you gonna do?
He has the Sparta sword.
No matter how hard you try, you're never gonna be like father. We're wasting time.
I do want to play the Virgil story to understand why he wants the power so badly. But
It's your call.
If it's-
We might have time after this if you want to do some of it.
Within each of us flows his blood, but more importantly, his soul.
Oh, that's how genetics work.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works.
I don't
though.
think you inherit souls.
Is saying it
You can inherit hearts, though, according to Kingdom Hearts. You guys need to play Ninja Gaiden 2. You'll have a lot of fun with this game. What does Ninja Gaiden 2 have to do with this?
Maybe the gameplay? I don't know.
supposed to be twins. Twins. Right.
Okay.
Well, I like the song for this fight.
Well, I can dodge again, thank God. Okay, he blocks that. Can you block this? No, you can't. That makes sense. You can't block the big gun. Okay. This fight feels doable. It's actually pretty cool.
Watch, there's 4 phases.
Oh god. And I can use Devil Trigger. Great.
It would really suck if they got rid of that for the final boss.
Yes.
For one of them, I'm like, okay, that's, it's fine. You lose it for a fight. It's annoying, but I can get past it.
Losing both Devil Trigger and the ability to dodge, though, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yep. Alright. Whew. Alright, yeah. Okay, so whenever he, like, gets into that position, you want to start dodging, because he's going to start using his ranged attacks. Okay.
Question today, what's the hardest boss fight you've ever beaten in any game?
That's really hard to say, honestly. Like, it's hard to pick between, like, the Neo bosses and the Cuphead bosses and fucking Lingering Will. I'd say Lingering Will is the hardest one, because I had to fucking cheese the game to beat him. And that's the only boss I've ever had to do that with.
I would say it's probably one of the Kingdom Hearts extra bosses on Critical.
Yeah.
It might be the one from Birth by Sleep. That one I'd say is pretty hard.
Oh yeah, that is a really tough one.
I forget its name. I think its name might just be unknown.
I didn't get that far, so I'm not going to use this up. Here you go.
We should use them if we're, like, close.
If we feel like we can beat it, for sure.
Wukong from Black Myth? Really? Harder than Yozora?
Oh, the final Wukong. That was hard, but I wouldn't say it was the hardest. Like, I beat Wukong a lot faster than I did certain other bosses.
Keep pressing.
You know, it was a fucking nightmare for me, like, both times I completed the game was Grim Matchstick in Cuphead. The fucking dragon.
Still never played it.
One reason I still really love Cuphead, even though it's one of those intentionally hard games, is, like, you can just try again immediately. Like, there's not some really annoying checkpoint system. Like, when you fight the bosses in Cuphead, you just immediately start from the boss, you know?
Yeah, kind of like Kingdom Hearts 2 and onwards.
Yeah. There is there are also run and gun levels, but one, they're completely optional, and two, like, I still have a lot of fun with those too.
Sounds more like it's just like you actually have fun with the game.
Yeah.
And not so much the...
And with Cuphead, it's like, the further you get in the boss fight, you see them go into their different phases, and you actually, like, look forward to seeing different phases, because the art, like, completely changes, and it's so gorgeous to look at. And also, I really love 1930s animation. It's so fluid. Like, there's just this gorgeous charm to it. Now, the only thing Cuphead needs to make it feel more authentic 1930s is some of the characters need to be advertising cigarettes.
I'm pretty sure, by the way, Virgil heals when he goes Devil Trigger.
Oh, I didn't even notice he was going Devil Trigger.
Yeah, you can say the same effect that happens on you when you go Devil Trigger on him.
Okay. Oh. I think you had the right idea using the fists. These are pretty damn good against him.
Yeah, they do way more damage. And they stun him in the beginning.
And I think they build the Devil Trigger faster.
Yeah, I think Devil Trigger is built based on damage dealt, not hits.
Agni and Rudra also stun him if you hit him right, but I think, yeah, I think the fists do more stunning. Okay, getting a little better at this.
Use Devil Trigger now. I'm gonna watch his health, see if he can.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe that's good if he doesn't. Heals several times during the boss fight. Boss heals once. How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair. Yeah, he definitely gets harder as he goes on. but
That's fine.
I think I've got this. Oh, he's doing this thing. I actually remember this attack from the reboot. I think he did. I remember him doing something kind of similar to this in the reboot. No, you don't. No, no. Yeah, stun lock, motherfucker. I think I've got this. Or maybe not.
If you want to use,
I'm gonna use one of the vital stars because we have a few of these. I think I've got this. I think I've got this.
And then there's 2 more phases.
I'm sure maybe there's another phase, but we've got the yellow stuff for that.
The only thing I don't like is that you don't get them back if you die.
Yeah, I hate that. That's something I never like in games. It's like, oh, you died? Well, you know, you still somehow used up your items. It's like, how? In another fucking timeline? Like...
Speaking of other timelines, Kingdom Hearts. There's a theory that there are other timelines now in Kingdom Hearts.
No. Please no. I'm tired of overcomplicating the story. Introducing time travel in general was already a big alright. Like... Fuck. Can you stop? No, apparently he can't. Here you go. God damn it. Well, if we run out of items, we can always just load.
Yeah. Break his back.
Man, I really thought I had that last one. Hell, your devil trigger is full. That's good. Oh, no, it's a little hard to tell if he's healing because with this river rushing past his helmet, makes it a little tricky to
this
tell.
Orange
Like,
brown water.
Like, is it going up or like? I don't think it is. But sometimes it looks a little like it is.
Yeah, you might want to do this. You did a lot better than I did. Look, when we get to Kingdom Hearts, that's where I'll show my stuff. It's funny because Claire will be fighting a boss and she's like, "How do you beat this?" And then I'll just go in like that. And she's like, "What do you mean like that?"
And then you should be like, "Weren't you paying attention?"
Haha, Yuzora, that's funny. Shion is so forgettable. Get my ass. Get out of here with this shit. I forgot about Kingdom Hearts 3 Yuzora. Ah, ironic, isn't it? Yuzora forgot about Yuzora. And I got stuck for longer with other bosses, but in terms of sheer difficulty,
Yuzora forgot about Yuzora? What are you, in Castle Oblivion?
Contending only with different options. Well, definitely the final boss of Sekiro. That was a true test of skill developed. Ooh, good point.
Haven't played Sekiro yet.
Ishnavir says the hardest boss is Diantha from Pokemon X because I had no idea how to play a Pokemon game.
Well, I guess that would be hard for you. Yeah, fair enough.
She's like she's considered the second easiest elite form.
Well, we figured out what it takes to find that boss hard. Have never played a Pokemon game before.
Honestly, yeah, that's kind of sad.
I remember like the first 2 Pokemon games I played, I didn't even know about type advantages.
I only knew about type advantages because of the anime, and I only knew about some of the basic ones, like the basic trio.
I knew it was a thing in the anime, but I thought it was like Yu-Gi-Oh, where they're just where it just does not translate to the game at all.
No,
where
that's the one thing they were consistent with.
Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, oh, but Joey, the Battle Ox is resistant to all fire warriors. No, it isn't. Like, where does it say that? It's a normal type monster. It doesn't even have an effect.
It's because in the original game there actually was gonna be a thing.
I know,
where
yeah.
the elements meant something.
Or like that bullshit, like, okay, now my giant soldier of stone can destroy the moon, and it can all fall on the fucking, like, and destroy, and, like, completely remove the water from no, it can't. It's not a thing in this game.
Yeah, that was something that the creator wanted to put in the original game, and then they realized it made it way too goddamn complicated to remember. It was something like wind types were able to make earth types unstable, so they couldn't go into defense form.
Yeah, or that, like, warriors have a buff against dragons or something like that.
Yeah, it was really fucking weird. And then
zombies can't be killed. Like, they had some sort of rule where they had to have, where every time, like, they were killed, they would just come back or something. Like, I don't even... Funny to think there was a time when they didn't want the Yu-Gi-Oh card game to be too complicated. When looking at Yu-Gi-Oh fucking now completely ruined.
I see you've played a card on your turn, which allows me to play this card, which, by playing this card, I'm allowed to summon 3 more cards, which then lets me activate this spell card from the bottom of my deck.
That was actually...
That allows me to redraw my hand and I win the game.
That stuff was exactly why when I made Immortals, I decided not to have a, like, trap card type card, because I was like, look, I'm sure it would start out okay, but, like, as you make more and more and more cards, it starts to get a little too chaotic. And I want to add a lot of cards to Immortals, so I kind of just put that boundary in there as a way to be like, alright, this way your turn can always be your turn.
Yeah. That does suck when it's like, I have this huge plan, and the other guy's just like,
yeah,
no.
the guy's like, no, you don't.
What do you mean? Well, you say I have this trap card that undoes everything you just did.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
Let's see. I don't believe you. My team was mostly in the 90s, and my Xerneas was level 100 when I was finally able to beat her. No, I believe you. If it's your first Pokemon game, it makes total sense.
No, look, I'm not judging you for that being hard for you. It's just like, the dichotomy is funny, because Shane and I have been playing Pokemon since... I started with Johto. I think Shane started with Kanto.
I technically started with Johto, but that's a conversation.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, like... It's interesting to hear from someone who, like, X was their first game, so it was a completely different experience. Like, no one's judging you for that. That's one of the reasons I was saying, like, hey, when I first played Pokemon, I didn't even know about type advantages, and so it took me fucking forever to beat the first game, because I kept just grinding up my Feraligatr to beat Pokemon that I shouldn't have even been using him against. It also took me forever to figure out how to even get to the Pokeballs. It's not that I was like, oh, how do I catch Pokemon? I was like, there's no Pokeballs in my bag. I bought Pokeballs. And people are like, that's because you have to press the right button when you go to the bag, you idiot. Yeah,
they've definitely streamlined that process a lot in the modern games, where there's a dedicated button to throw Pokeball.
And what didn't help at all was I had gold, where it's called bag, and my friend had silver, where it's called item. So he tells me, look, you just have to go to item and then press right. And I was like, I don't have an item option on here. I have bag. And he was like, oh, I guess it's different in your game. And I was like, I can't figure this out.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I didn't know it was just 2 names for the same thing. I don't know why they did it that way. It just confused the fuck out of me.
Well, go ahead. You're almost done.
Come on. Please win.
I swear to God, if this one fight takes us the whole stream, I will...
Then we're not playing the Virgil part.
Yeah,
we're just not doing it. We'll just watch the cutscenes or something so that we'll know what we're doing.
Heal. Yeah, thanks, Antonio.
Thanks for that advice. You really made a difference in my life. By the way, I love you guys. That's why I bust your balls.
I see we're fighting the storm that is approaching. Shh, in the harder difficulty?
Fuck.
I don't know what that means. Are you talking about the first season or some point later? First season of what?
Come on. Finish it. finish
I'm
it.
needing a law degree to know how to parse Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay, I finished this phase. No, it's still going?
He is healing.
Motherfucker! Okay. 2 can play at this game, you motherfucker. Am I even doing damage?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I have to beat him in Devil Trigger now as he's healing. And now he's invisible. I can't even hit him. Okay, I don't know what else to do. Here. Okay. Is there another phase?
You used that just to beat him up without him attacking.
It would actually be funny if there's not another phase.
Am I
Being defeated? What a thing to say. No, Dante, it's okay. He doesn't need to get up. We can be finished.
Yeah, I'm good with this feat.
I'm okay with us being done, Dante. This has to at least be a checkpoint.
I know.
Because the amulets have been separated.
Let's finish this, Virgil. I have to stop you. Even if that means killing you.
I know you're not gonna kill him, though. He's in the first game.
Yeah, he gets possessed by Mundus or whatever.
Yeah.
You're trading in for a new sword. Slow motion running.
Is there not another phase, actually? I still didn't use the holy water, I just realized.
Someone said it might not work because he's half human.
Oh, okay.
Well, Dante proves he's the stronger one.
Didn't we get beat by Virgil at the beginning, though?
Yeah, but now we're winning.
Okay. Like, it's not like he didn't also go through the tower and grind just like we did.
Dante. It's mine. It belongs to a son of Sparta.
I am also a son of Sparta. You're not making a case.
Yeah.
You know?
He's making the same case the dad made.
I don't want to be trapped in the demon world. I'm staying. This place was our father's home.
Wait, you just said you were gonna kill him. Now you want to save him? I'll never let go, Jack. Never.
I guess he wanted to be like their father,
You
is the whole
ruined
thing.
my glove! Virgil, I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light! It actually would have been funny if he had a moment where he just goes, I should have filled his dark soul with light as he walks away. You know, be a little more subtle about it this time.
And not have the voice crack. Oh, right. The shop.
Yeah, that's a thing.
There was no second phase. I'm kind of surprised.
I was saving the holy water and the... Well, I forgot I had the holy water, but I was saving the yellow things for the second phase, and then there is no second phase. What do you need it back for? What are you going to be doing?
I'll think about it.
Okay, lady.
Yeah, literally, your name is fucking
I can't believe I was right.
You can't come up with a better name than Lady.
I should predict more things, seriously. Like, there will be a PlayStation All-Stars 2. And it'll be way better. They'll have Crash Bandicoot and Spyro in it.
Are you crying?
Oh no, wait, I gotta say it in my sarcastic tone as if it's not gonna happen. Oh, what are you gonna do? Have another All-Stars game?
Watch tomorrow, they announce it.
They're talking about the rain again as I'm talking about how I predicted shit. See, it's all connected.
Devils never cry.
But, well, then the title's a lie. The title says a devil may cry, but now you're saying they never do.
Cry when he loses a loved one.
I see what you did there. You shall be the fellowship of the ring.
That was a bit cheesy, but I liked it.
That was a bit cheesy, yeah.
You missed all.
You know what? I wish they had gone full cheese. I wish they had really emphasized it. Had her go, I suppose in this situation, even a devil may cry.
That's. Let me explain something after. So you know how.
This is what I live for.
Really? I thought you lived for pizza.
Is he ever going to get to finish his pizza?
No, that guy stepped on it. Remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy about it.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta...
Hey! Hell yeah!
You have to kill them all to get the secret ending.
Now, these are my kind of credits.
You have to make sure you kill them all before the credits run out.
Yeah. You know, this was a big PlayStation thing, like fucking shit up during the credits. I remember Ratchet and Clank did this kind of thing too. Where, like, it was, particularly the game with Giant Clank. Well, actually, there was Giant Clank in a few of the games, but I remember one or two of the games ended with you as Giant Clank flying through space, shooting all the credits.
Yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
Astrobot also did that, though that's a much more recent game. It makes sense, because that's a send-up to PlayStation games.
Oh, if you kill 100 of them, you get an extra scene. Okay.
If I kill 100 guys right here?
Yeah.
I thought you were joking.
No, I wasn't. I was serious.
Okay, I'm at 25. Okay, oh, it won't let me use the holy water, fuck. Okay, in that case, I'm switching to fists.
Someone told me about this in a comment 3 streams ago, and I've been holding it for myself because I wanted you to be surprised.
Okay.
This card cancels your turn 8 times. Each time you take 1,000 damage, you lose your turn.
And this card does 800,000 damage.
And because I activated this card, you now lose 1,000 life points every time one of us draws a card. So what, I skip my turn, which means I can't draw a card, but then I draw a card, so then I skip my turn, so then you draw a card, so it skips my turn. Does this game ever end? I also got a used copy of the game, so I didn't even get the chance to learn, because the last player was at Diantha. Oh.
You know another thing I'm freaking sick and tired of in Yu-Gi-Oh? This card cannot be affected by any card effect at all.
Yeah,
like, that's on like 800 cards now.
It's definitely on 2. It should have been on like 1 card, and then you can play around that card. But now it's a mechanic you have to play around.
It's just constant, too. Like, I fucking hate it so much. Like, I have a few cards with that in Immortals, but when I have it, that's the card's only ability, is that it can't be affected by abilities. With Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like, this card can't be affected by effects, and also has 3 other effects that do all this bullshit.
And you can choose which one to use whenever you want, even if it's not your turn. And if your opponent tries to do anything against it, now I get to use
when this card is on the field, your opponent cannot breathe. Like, I'm so sick and tired of it. Like, I've got a sketch idea I really want to do where it's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, Man-Eater Bug destroys 1 monster on the field. And that's it! Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Storytime. Today we're reading the effect of the Red Eyes Black Metal Zombie Luster Dragon Skull V7. Like, Pendulum XYZ Synchro. And then just read like this insanely long ability, and then pull like a thing down as if it goes on past the card. I think that would be really fun.
That would be good.
Oh fuck, I only need to kill 2 more! Fuck, I can tell the credits are almost over. Oh, it's the boss guy! Come on. No. No, no, no! No, 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 no! No, no! Come on, I got this! I got this! I'm literally on the last guy! Stop deflecting me! Wait, did I do it? No, I didn't!
You were 1 off.
Oh, that's so infuriating! Do you know how much it hurts to be 1 off?
We took care of all the remaining devils, and that was it. I still.
Oh, now he's in his DMC1 outfit, see?
Just to eliminate every last demon. I need to ensure that monsters like my father never come about again. And he promised to help me hunt down the demons, even though he's part one himself. But now I realize that there are humans as evil as any devil, as well as kind and compassionate demons in this universe. At least I've found one so-called devil who is able to shed tears for those he cares about. That's enough for me to believe in him.
Oh, there's a picture of their mom finally.
Mm-hmm. Or is it Trish?
Yes.
Oh, speaking of a kind devil, he finally decided on a name for his shop. It took him quite a while.
Devil
to
May
pick one.
Cry.
The extra way.
That phone has no cord.
Devil May Cry.
It still doesn't explain the Trish thing that's there in the first game.
Maybe you just liked hot girls, okay?
But particularly ones he had never met.
Would rather show Devil May Cry to Dante Al-Jahiri, the creator of the Divine Comedy, or show Black Myth Wukong to Wu Shengjing, the creator of The Journey to the West?
Black Myth Wukong. I think that because here's the thing. This is not bad at all, but it has almost nothing to do with Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
Like, I think the guy who wrote Journey to the West would be very honored to see how much love for his story went into that game.
Yeah, he'd also love to see it, like...
I mean, at first you'd have to spend hours explaining what a video game is to him.
Yeah. You'd have to explain electricity, a TV, then a video game, and then you could show him the thing. Otherwise, he'd be freaking out. What do you mean there are moving pictures?
What is this, Super Mario Galaxy?
It actually made me think of Smash Brothers. They'll show at the end all the
So
bosses.
either way, a Mario game.
Yeah, pretty much. Why would I want to see
Bloody
Hourglass?
Palace mode is now selectable.
That's a phrase I didn't think I'd hear.
Yeah, let's
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I also gotta use first.
Okay,
They
we beat
use
the game.
completely different rules in the first season. Of the rules of the card game we were implemented in the second season when they brought in some of the rules back, but they still changed some of the rules in the show versus the actual game. Z's been holding it in. Life tip: don't try to fill someone's dark soul with light. That's all.
All right, so what do we do now? We're only an hour in.
What do you want to do? I'll let you choose. You're the guest.
What do you guys want us to do?
Yeah, how about we go on a break? You guys decide. We can either
if you want, we can do some Virgil.
we can do Virgil, or we can
If we do Virgil, there's no guarantee we'll finish it, because next week we're streaming Age of Mythology.
yeah.
And I don't know, we'd have to like really love the Virgil shit to keep doing it after this.
I gotta buy the fourth game now and download that.
Well, you have 2 weeks to do it.
The scene was for Virgil. Okay, so we didn't get the extra scene.
Okay, I'm just gonna look it up.
We're gonna go on a break while we do that. You guys let us know. Do you want us to play the Virgil game? Do you want us to play something else, like on the PS5, or do you want us to play like Kingdom Hearts or something? You guys decide. All right, chat. So we've come to a
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna play a bit of the Virgil game while DMC4 is downloading.
Yeah, he bought DMC4 during the break. It's downloading right now. So here's what we're gonna do. Since we're just playing the Virgil stuff potentially for story reasons, we're just gonna play it on easy because we're just playing it for what's easy automatic.
Cause I think is this picking the Virgil thing? I don't think it is.
Well, yeah. Hold on here. Exiting this screen without. Yeah, I would like to go to the title screen, please. Okay.
New game.
New game. Okay. Yeah,
now it just says Virgil and Dante instead of saying gold and silver.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's just play it on easy. Oh, now it has the gold, yellow shit.
Oh, right.
I remember, I think yellow is the shittier one.
Yeah, yellow means you can't... There's certain things you can't do.
Yeah, what is automatic?
I would turn it on.
Okay, sure.
Because remember it said easy automatic?
Yeah. Alright, let's try out Virgil. Oh, and we looked up that Virgil cutscene. For anyone who wants to know, it showed just Virgil on the other side, and then, like, the 3 lights appeared, which we think is Mundus from the first game.
Yeah.
And it just had Virgil go, all right, I'm going to fight the Prince of Darkness. I should be able to beat him. And he jumps at him. And the thing is, we know he doesn't beat him. So, yeah. You already asked me about automatic. You already asked me for the difficulty. You already asked me for automatic. And then it's like, which difficulty do you want? Do you want automatic?
This is a big library.
Arkham, you're a little dim. Why are you keeping him in shadow like we don't know who that is? We know who that is. We had to beat the game to unlock this.
And even if I did... No, you could play Virgil before.
No, you couldn't. Oh. It said when we beat the game, Virgil is now selectable. Just immediately changed.
Also, the shadow just popped out.
That's what I'm saying. He just immediately changed. He turned from a heartless into a normal.
He's a nobody.
Sephiroth. He looks like a young Sephiroth.
Kind of.
He hasn't grown his hair out yet.
Except Sephiroth is an alien.
He also hasn't grown his sword out yet. I would love it if he just went, ow! I didn't mean to do that. Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. What, that convinced him to put it away? Him talking about seducing him? Virgil, are you interested?
he's attracted to evil. That's.
Ooh, we should see how Arkham adopted his jester for.
Did that book ever come into play into his character? Besides just being a character design?
It's just something he reads.
It should be a simple matter for you. I will go to his place. I believe that I know where the item we seek is located.
That's all it took to convince him to do this?
All he did was say, sometimes people get seduced by evil, and now they're partners.
Okay.
That was... I'm not missing anything, am I? That's what happened, right?
I'm guessing off-screen he told him about finding the amulet. And that if they find his sword, he would be more like his father? Because he clearly wants to be like their father.
I don't.
But yeah, they didn't have that on screen.
I don't even get how, like, Virgil is saying he wants to be like his father, but he also wants to undo what his father did.
I think he wants to fight demons every day like his father did. I don't know.
I don't understand Virgil's motivation at all.
I don't either, and
this is the game that's supposed to explain his motivation,
maybe
right?
it will eventually. I do know some people have said it in the comments, but I tried not to memorize what they said. Someone said he has a tragic story.
His weapon is called Yamato, right?
Of course it is.
Or am I thinking of something else?
Of course they called a samurai katana Yamato. The only name more overused from Japanese history has to be Hanzo. Every fucking ninja or archer.
What I hate about it is I legitimately love the name Hanzo, but yeah, it's so goddamn overused. Hanzo. It's in Westworld, it's in Mortal Kombat, it's in Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's in Overwatch.
It's in Neo.
Actual history, it's in Neo.
What is Hanzo like the Japanese version of John Doe?
It's just a really cool sounding, like, warrior name, so everybody uses it.
Rest of the stream should have been a 3-hour long rant about something dumb. Oh, I can give you a 3-hour long rant if that's what you want. Do you consider the tales to be interesting for inaccuracy videos like a lot of old Disney movies or the Tim Burton Alice?
What do you mean, the tales?
I think he means those movies like Alice in Wonderland movie and stuff like that. Are those, do you consider those interesting enough to make an inaccuracy video about?
So you mean like do a thing comparing them to the original fairy tales or books they're based on?
I can only think of 2 movies that would work, and you've already done one of them.
I might do stuff. I've actually thought of comparing like stuff like that to fairy tales and shit. I would do that when I run out of the more mythology stuff to talk about. Okay, we only have one style. That makes the choice easy.
Wait. Okay. They're showing all our future weapons.
Oh, I was right. It is Yamato. Wait, he just starts with Beowulf?
Oh.
I thought he got it from the... Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Guns. Oh, you get to do that attack he was using against us where he summons swords at us. He also had this in the reboot, I remember. Because I remember the reboot had a DLC story where you play as Virgil, and I actually really enjoyed playing as him.
I did not play the DLC, but I did. That does sound fun, actually.
We have another sword called Force Edge.
I think it's 2?
Wait, is everything equipped at once?
I'm not sure.
It sure looks like it.
I think maybe because he doesn't have a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summoned swords and spiral swords.
One is a barrier of swords, okay.
Okay.
Talking about Disney movies from the last comment, Disney, Hercules, and Ariel are cousins?
First cousin once removed, technically, because Ariel's daughter of Triton, who is son of Poseidon, who is brother of Zeus, who is father of Hercules. Yeah, like, for me, that was always old news. Like, I remember when everyone was realizing that, I was like, you're all so late to this party. I found this out as a kid.
The only exception is if her dad isn't the actual Triton and he's just a mermaid named Triton.
Or if it's not an actual shared universe.
Yeah,
like,
too.
They have confirmed some Disney movies are in the same universe, like Hunchback and Beauty and the Beast, because you can see Belle in Hunchback. Also Rapunzel in Frozen.
Well, yeah, that's one of their Disney Easter eggs, so it might be.
Yeah.
Because then, by that logic, Tarzan is also definitely in those movies, because in Tarzan they have the Mrs. Potts teapot set.
What? Did the Red Orb look this demented before?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think his stuff is just different. Wait, are we at Dante's shop? After the fight?
Maybe this is Virgil's apartment.
No, this looks like Dante's jukebox, that's why.
Oh. I guess I see what you're saying, though. It's just it doesn't have the, like, table thing. But then again, I guess it got destroyed. Yeah, you might be right. We might be in Devil May Cry.
Okay, then.
I will say, I already find this fighting style fun.
That's good to know. The green orb looks
The green orb's giving me those fuck me eyes.
I think my idea would have been infinitely more
This is cool. This is what we do instead of shooting.
Yuki, I agree. Your idea would be entertaining, and I would be totally down for it if that's what chat wants. But you are unfortunately outvoted. The 3 red lights are Mundus's eyes. Yeah, we figured that out.
Yeah.
Roxas is a nobody, yes.
By the way, on that Tarzan, like, that's Mrs. Potts in the background thing, some people, like, I've seen people actually freak out about that, being like, did Mrs. Potts turn back into a pot? Because this would be, like, 100 years later. I'm like, you guys, it's probably just the same style of pot. It doesn't mean it's literally Mrs. Pot.
Yeah, honestly.
But yes, it would potentially confirm it's the same universe if that style of pot exists in both movies. It could also just be that
when she was turned into a teapot, she was turned into a set that existed in the castle.
A set that they used, because, you know, I'm pretty sure they had dishes and shit. Like, maybe the servants fused with the furniture in the place. Okay, I'll create a second save.
Imagine how weird it would have been if you're, what do you call it? You're, oh, well done.
Yeah. Well, that was a really easy mission.
And we're on easy, so I think that is Ariel's World in Kingdom Hearts 1 the worst Kingdom Hearts segment? No.
No.
I
like Atlantica. Yeah. I'm not about the Atlantica hate, honestly.
In the second game, I'm not a fan of it, but it's also
well, it's because in the second game, it's nothing but a mini-game world. I actually didn't like that they relegated it to that. I was like, I wish you had just, like, I know a lot of people don't like the swim mechanics, but I think the lion mechanics were great in Kingdom Hearts 2, so I think if you had just, you know, maybe improved on the swim mechanics, you could have had something really good. I thought they did the swim mechanics really good in KH3. In the pirate world, when you go underwater.
Yeah, I haven't replayed that part, so I don't really remember it, but I do remember not hating that. In my opinion, the worst world in all of Kingdom Hearts is in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's the Frozen World. And
I think it's the 100-Acre Wood in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I haven't replayed that, so I need to re-remember.
Because it's nothing! It's just one Candy Crush game, and that's it! Like, I hate Candy Crush. Like, you know.
So far, this is the exact same story as Dante's, by the way.
It's literally... I thought this was Virgil's ally. Why am I fighting him?
I'm so confused. Maybe this is how he got him to be his ally.
I'm starting to think we're not really missing anything by not playing the Virgil. It's too bad, because I like Virgil's gameplay. It's pretty cool. Oh, wait, can I dodge? Oh, I can teleport.
You're
that's
going through the same
cool.
story level? What do you mean Yuzora going through the same story level? Oh.
I think he's saying what you just said.
Yeah, I was thinking Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I hate Candy Crush.
Wow, the missions are really short for Virgil.
I mean, these are the early missions.
Maybe we can beat all this in an hour.
Are we gonna have to fight the Gigantopede?
Ugh. But, like, it makes no sense to be fighting the exact same enemies as Virgil. Weren't they on Virgil's side?
Maybe he had to get them on his side?
Wait, but I thought I was already at Dante's... Oh, wait, that's not Dante's story, though. This is literally just the same shit. It's the exact same shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm watching.
I'm glad I put it on easy, because I feel like I already beat these guys. I shouldn't have to fight them all again. You know, I do not regret putting this on easy at all. I don't feel ashamed, because I've already proven I can beat all of you. I already did it!
Show Mimi says, playing Virgil's story is the game, you just play the same levels as Virgil, but you get new cutscenes.
So what you're saying is that if I want to have a different experience, I should just look up a cutscene compilation. It'll give me everything, basically. You know, again, like in the Virgil DLC of the reboot, you do fight the same enemies, but it makes sense there. They weren't on his side in the main story. The DLC story is about Virgil subjecting those demons into his control. And you play it all in hell, so the environment is different and stuff. Like, different stuff does happen. Like, you're fighting the same enemy types that you would have as Dante, but you're in a completely different area.
Yeah, it actually feels like you're playing a new game, like this, where... remember what you gotta do is you gotta break the jukebox things.
Yeah.
The Gamba machines.
Fuck gambling.
But you don't want to do a 6-hour Gamba stream?
Virgil's combos aren't as fast, but there is this cool, like, samurai style to them, which I like. And I really do like the whole shooting swords instead of guns. It's really creative. Like I said, so Virgil's gameplay feels way different. Everything else feels exactly the same. That's the only annoying.
Alpha, what is Just Eat? I'm curious.
Ooh, can I do the thing? I guess not.
Just Eat, they don't assign a courier for my order, so I have to travel half a mile to pick up the order myself. I mean, if it's cheaper, I get it, because then, you know, they're not charging you for someone picking it up, but it does make it annoying.
Okay. Let's try out the other... Okay, the Beowulf shit. Ooh! It looks like Virgil has some different combos with this. Dante wasn't doing this kick, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. So that's cool too. Again, they completely changed Virgil's gameplay. I like that. I just wish the levels were different.
I know, I agree. You could have given us half the amount of levels and I would have been fine with it.
Oh, okay. So we have, like... So, hold on. Like, if I switch to the other katana style, then I have much more fluid combo, actually. I really like this. So this is the regular one. It feels a little more stiff, but I can switch to this, and it's really fluid. Hey, yo.
That's pretty neat.
Alright, and if I... Okay. Do-do-do-do. Oh, wait, that's where I came from, I think.
Yeah, you want to go through
those through
first.
there.
Virgil doesn't have a unique campaign in any game except the reboot. That's pretty sad.
Well, he's not in every game. Also.
That's true.
Like, is he in the fourth game? I don't know.
He might come back in the fourth game. Who fucking knows? I mean, the people who played it knows, but that's besides the point. You have different weapons you can switch with. Yeah, we know.
No, I know. I'm saying I'm praising the new Virgil gameplay. It's really cool, I think. I just wish we weren't doing the exact same shit with it that we did as Dante.
Apparently the cutscenes are different, but the ending scene is the same. You need to use a different...
Okay, so I need to use the base one.
Nope, it just skips the cutscenes at least.
Oh,
5. I don't remember if it's
care.
different in 3. I started recording the voiceover versus so I'm making good progress on that. Nice, Optimus.
Congrats.
Except for one unique boss in Virgil's campaign for DMC5.
Oh, am I gonna fight the fucking Cerberus again? Oh, there wasn't even a cutscene for that. They didn't even bother. They're just like, yeah, it's the same shit. Fuck off.
I'm thinking maybe we just go to DMC4 if that's almost done downloading.
Well, it downloaded the bare essentials, but it hasn't, downloaded the full game.
Yeah, I'm just curious how much more there is.
I can see.
I do like being able to play a game with just the...
Yeah, it makes me a little sad, too, because I genuinely like this gameplay. So, could have had something really awesome here if the story was different. Again, I think once again, I'm spoiled by Kingdom Hearts, because with Riku's story, even though you were going through the same worlds and shit, it felt real different,
Yeah, and he had unique cutscenes for every section, and they always change up his gameplay so much to where it does feel like you're playing it a second time. In Chain of Memories, it makes sense that you're going through the same stuff because you're reliving Sora's memories.
Yeah. Like, here's the problem with this. I don't think it narratively makes sense for Virgil to be doing the same stuff. Like, so what? Did Virgil kill Cerberus after Dante already did? That doesn't make any sense, because Dante turned him into nunchucks. And I assume that, when the refight was just like some sort of echo of him or something, Like, but
yeah, you're fighting
so it's like, did he kill Cerberus after Dante did, or did he kill him before Dante did? Either way, it makes no goddamn sense. At least it's really fast. Still no cutscene.
Yeah, they just...
We're not going to explain anything.
I think it's they're skipping those cutscenes because those are Dante cutscenes.
Oh my god, this is the fastest story I've ever gone through in a game. Jesus. I know I put it on easy, but this is shorter for sure.
Trying to decide whether I want to doing an overlapping production schedule, like I finish recording one episode to start.
I'm already on mission 4.
Also,
How
Birth
long
by
have I
Sleep.
been playing
Oh yeah,
this?
Birth by
5
Sleep.
minutes?
I forget you play through the same worlds again, but you do play.
Yeah, but different shit happens in
Yeah.
each one. And again, narratively, it makes sense for them all to be fighting the same monsters because they're all on the same side. And some of them even like access. Actually, a lot of the time, you access different areas
Yeah.
with different
I
characters.
was just gonna say that, like with the Snow White realm.
Yeah.
For I think it's
Snow White, it's like Terra is pretty much just gets Queen Grimhilda's castle. Ventus pretty much just gets the dwarf area. Aqua gets like parts of each.
yeah, and she starts with the castle first, and then she goes to the dwarf area after. Whereas Terra he gets the castle second.
Like also like the Sleeping Beauty one, Enchanted Dominion, I think it's called. That's like for Terra, that world's like 5 minutes long.
Yeah,
it's
basically
like nothing.
It's a cutscene.
Yeah. He goes there, he takes her heart out, and he leaves. Like,
Fucking monster.
what the fuck, Terra? And Snow White world, it's like, I'm not gonna take her heart. I'm not your puppet. Well, you just did that for Maleficent.
Yeah, it made no sense. I do really like how creepy these demons
No,
are.
I like the designs. It's cool. I just don't get why Virgil's fighting them. Weren't they on his side? I have no idea what's going on.
At least his fight with Beowulf is different in this game. Okay.
Oh, it is? Okay, I'll take your word for it when we get there.
For those times with Dante started by a certain point, you get cut scenes from Virgil's perspective. Okay.
I'm sure, like, they weren't just gonna play the exact same cutscenes from the Dante playthrough. That would have been the stupidest shit ever.
The Wonder Woman canceled game is really sad. Sad?
Yeah, they canceled the Wonder Woman game.
How far in development were they?
I don't know. Apparently it kept getting, like, changed because Warner Brothers doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
It sucks because they had Monolith making it. They're the same people who made the Middle-earth games. And I really liked the gameplay in those, so I was thinking, holy shit, that, but with Wonder Woman? That would be amazing. And they were gonna try to use the Nemesis system, but they kept changing what they wanted to do with the Nemesis system. Like, they wanted to, like, at one point they were like, hey, how about instead of, like, using it for enemies, we have it for allies? And it's like, what are you talking about? How would you use that for allies? It's the Nemesis system.
I could think of a way to do it, but...
Oh, looks like Devil May Cry 4 is done.
After this mission, we can go to that, because... Let's just watch...
This is really just the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure we could get it done in, like, 30 minutes, because, man, this is moving fast, but... What's even the point?
Yeah, that's how I feel, too. I could see how you could do I think what they meant is, like, the system with Nemesis, but instead of it being enemies, it's allies. But that would be really ambitious and hard to do.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to think how you would translate it to allies, because you know how Nemesis system works in the Middle-earth games, right? It's like the, your enemies, like those orc captains, constantly remember what you've done to them and what you've done to their underlings, and fights you either ran away from or didn't finish, or when they've killed you, and then you come back and they're like, oh, I killed you before, but you're back or something. I'm like, you would have to do a ton of work to try to translate that into an ally thing. What kind of game would that even be?
I actually don't think it would be a ton of work. I think it would just be you reverse a lot of that stuff. Like, instead of it being enemies reacting to you, it would be like... So, instead, like, for instance, the whole they killed you, instead you let them die. They remember that sort of stuff.
So what, they just come back from the dead?
Or maybe, like, you do, you don't help them in their mission the right way or something like that. It would be harder.
I guess there is something you can do with it, but either way, the whole game's canceled now.
Yeah. Anytime a game goes through development hell like that, where they keep changing what they want to do, it either gets canceled or it comes out and it's a huge disappointment, and I honestly think the former is better.
The thing is, I'm so sick and tired of the only, like, half-decent fucking DC superhero games being Batman over and over and over again. They're working on another Batman game.
I know, I agree.
I'm like, can you fucking make something else? I love Batman, but for God's sake, make something about someone else. I was so happy they were making the Wonder Woman game. I'm like, finally, you're branching out. And it's like, no, you're not. Not anymore.
I agree. I think the biggest problem with it is definitely because of Warner Brothers. Because they keep getting their fingers in the pie, and they're like, you gotta do this, and you gotta do that.
And then it's like with the Suicide Squad game, it's like, no, it has to be a live service, and then it fails. Well, that proves that only Batman games work. No, that's not what it proves, you idiots. It's because you tried to make a stupid live service. Just like with, the fucking, like, Avengers thing. Like, when that failed, Square Enix was like, oh, well, clearly Crystal Dynamics can't make good games. It's like, no! It's because you forced them to make it a live service! You don't understand what the problem is!
No, they really don't.
Nobody learns from anything. Like, it's seriously just how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Like, god damn it.
I would say it's not even that they don't learn anything, they learn the wrong lesson, which is worse. It's ultimately worse, because I'd rather them keep doing the same stupid shit than doing something stupid and then taking the completely wrong approach to it. Because at least in one case, we can get something we can talk about that isn't just rage-inducing. Like,
it's like, you know how the newest Dragon Age game failed? Because, you know, they don't have any of the people who made the previous games. BioWare isn't BioWare anymore.
Yeah.
And, like, the game was filled with, like, cringy, stupid dialogue nobody liked, and they took away options you had in previous games and just made it worse in almost every way. Well, you know, EA genius CEO Andrew Wilson, I hate that I share a name with this man, the lesson he took away from it was, oh, it failed because it wasn't a live service.
I'm not surprised. What else does EA think at this point?
In fact, you know, the only huge success Warner Brothers had recently was Hogwarts Legacy. And you know what they took away from that? Oh, we need to make a Harry Potter live service game then.
I don't know how to...
You know, you cringed at the perfect time. We're fighting Gigantopede again. Yeah, I don't even have the energy to be mad about this anymore.
I don't know how to describe my feelings for this. The EA gonna EA, I guess.
EA is so... I don't know how EA makes money when they are this dumb and incompetent.
It's because they literally coast off of FIFA at this point. They literally coast off of their FIFA games because they don't have to do anything with that.
The thing about Warner Brothers is they're being dumb and they're not making money because of it.
Yeah.
Like, so they can't afford to be this dumb, and yet they keep doing it. Even when you have a success, you go, oh great, let's do the wrong thing now. It's like, what is wrong with you? Your only successful game lately was the very high quality, tons of passion put behind it, not live service, and your response to that is, oh my god, we need more live service!
Which game was there of theirs was successful?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, right. Well, that's because technically they didn't even make it, they just produced it.
I know, but like, you'd think they would take away from that, oh, you mean this game with tons and tons of content in it that is extremely loyal to the source material and not a live service in any way, there is no DLC at all, was a huge success? I'm hearing that we need more live service.
See, the problem is, you're forgetting. That's Harry Potter, so they assume it's just the IP that made them money. The problem with a lot of big companies, and I mean a lot, not just video game companies, but movie companies, they think the only way to make money right now is just by having enough IPs to just copy and paste that over and over. It's why Disney is making only sequels and reboots and prequels, because those IPs make money. It's why Dungeons & Dragons is trying their hardest to not do anything new with Dungeons & Dragons, except for say it's new, but then also at the same time be like, but it's not new enough to where you it's a new addition.
Look, with stuff like that, it's like, even though I hate it, I get it. Like with the Disney shit, it's like, I hate that you keep doing this, but I get why you're doing it, because it is making you money.
Yeah.
And it makes me weep for humanity, but people are fucking buying tickets to this garbage. With Warner Brothers and EA, it's like, it's not working. Stop. Like, what is wrong with you? Like with Sony, for example, Sony's original plan was to launch 12 live service games in a year. And it's like, are you insane? Even if all of those were incredibly high quality games, how much time do you think your audience has? Like, a live service game requires a constant time investment to really excel in as a player. How much time do you think your audience has?
I'm guessing what they're hoping is they could get 12 different audiences.
They spent $400 goddamn million on Concord and nobody bought it.
Yeah, that is that's concerning.
You know what Sony could have done with $400 million? How many IPs does Sony have that they're not doing anything with?
You want to move on to Devil May Cry 4?
Your call.
Might as well, then we're doing something different.
This is just the same shit. The gameplay is legitimately fun.
Yeah,
but the story is non-existent. I'm done with this game. I will look up the cutscenes on my own time. All right, here. How about you go now?
All right. Well, the graphics are way different.
Yeah, that looks a lot more PS3. Yeah. Actually, that looks pretty PS4 right there.
Yeah, honestly. Looks pretty good.
That looks good. Well, I can see that Virgil's in the game. At least I assume that was Virgil. We were actually triplets.
Oh, God.
This is Beatrice, named after Dante's wife in Dante's Inferno. But I'm a guy. Look, we don't have a lot of names left to pick from.
It's nice to see PS3 graphics.
Yeah. Oh, Trish is back, and so is Lady.
Yeah, somebody said that in the...
I thought they were talking about DMC5, though.
Which one is Dante, by the way? I can't tell.
Actually, wait, I think that's a new character.
Which one is a new character?
The one in blue. Wait, is that, I know there's a character in DMC5 named Nero. Is that Nero?
Mayhaps, we'll find out. You know what's really interesting about this game so far?
What?
There are more than three...
Boobs!
There are more than 3 characters that are moving around.
Yeah. Wait, that's Virgil. Just a second ago, that was Virgil. There he is again.
Oh,
so we got like everybody except the girl from DMC2 because fuck that game.
Okay, so that's Dante.
So that's what everyone was talking about when they were like, they just cast that character into the void. Like, it looks like they brought back everyone except the girl from DMC2. That's gotta feel bad. You're the only one they don't bring back.
Maybe she died. She died in between games.
I didn't know all these characters already showed up in this game. That's pretty cool. Dante putting a whole team together.
Was this game made before or after the reboot?
Before.
Why did they have the reboot then? If they
I don't know. Did this one not sell well?
That's my only thought process.
I'm just gonna keep calling Mary Lady. That's what she wants to be called.
That's what she wants to be called.
Hey, lady!
Hey, lady! This honestly doesn't look like a Devil May Cry game anymore, and that's kind of a good thing. He did the hair
He did the hair thing! Lady's outfit is completely different. Trish's is the same.
But yeah, the game, it doesn't look like a Devil May Cry game anymore, but in the sense that, like, everything is updated. I have to see what that sound was.
This reminds me a little bit of Bayonetta, the look of it.
Yes.
So far, looks pretty cool. I'm excited to play this.
Watch, it turns out we have to press X to skip this. It just keeps playing on loop.
I actually think it might be looping.
Okay, press X.
Try pressing start. Oh, okay. I don't know if it was looping.
I'm so confused.
Whatever. Either way, we're through it.
Are we gonna... Oh. Sound coming from the
Remember,
controllers now.
Sora, you are the one who will open the door to light.
Play as Nero/Dante.
Play as... Oh, you can just pick all this shit right from the start.
Legendary.
I'm guessing Nero Dante is the first story. Wait, so if hold on, if it's Nero and Dante and Lady and Trish, why wasn't this co-op?
Ask the chat, is it co-op?
Wait, can we play this co-op? Because if we can, I'm going to be really, really happy. I'll just look it up.
It does bug me that these characters look the exact same.
I think that's Nero. It says select costume, not select character. I think they're both Nero.
No, I know. No, it's Nero and Dante. So these are two different
Alright, if
characters.
you're sure. Then why does it just say costume?
Because I think you're playing as...
Nero isn't a character, he's just a look for Dante. Is Devil May Cry 4 multiplayer?
If not, I'm going to ask, why the fuck not?
There is literally, at this point, no
Someone
reason.
said it's not.
There is no reason for it not to be. Okay, well, oh, hold on.
So, Chad?
Oh, okay. We're not the only ones who think this. People are saying they should have added co-op to the story in the remaster or something. But apparently... It says here that there is a co-op... There is a local multiplayer mode. There's an online multiplayer. And there is a co-op mode. But I don't think it's in the main story. I think it's a separate mode, like...
New to the Devil May Cry series mode for those who have faced the demonic hordes of Devil May Cry.
I think it's just easy, normal, hard.
Yeah, I just want to read the description.
What is automatic? Oh, wait. Automatic might be it changes the difficulty if you're being shitty.
Yeah, I'll put the tutorial.
Yeah, it might be a little different.
Watch now, it's you press circle to attack. Remember when they tried to do this, make this a thing, where sounds would come from the controllers?
No, I'm not asking about Devil May Cry 5. No, I'm not asking about Far Cry. I hate the internet.
It's Twilight Town. I love Twilight Town. It sucks. You know what's funny?
What?
Since Claire's at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, she finally learned where all the places are in Traverse Town. I'm like, wow, that sucks, because Traverse Town isn't supposed to exist in the lore, so it never shows up in another game, so you spent all this time learning it for nothing. But she was like, that's fine, I'm okay with learning it at the end anyways. I'm like, oh, okay.
This looks very PS3.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
The best game of all time. Sonic the Hedgehog for PS3 in 2006. It actually looks like the same graphic.
That was a... Well, yeah, I think these came out around the same year. So that would make a lot of sense. He bought me that game for himself.
Well, I didn't want to make you
He
play
legit got me that as like a birthday or Christmas gift, I don't remember which, just so he could play it on my PS3. It was like buying lingerie for your girlfriend. I got you this gift that's really a gift for me.
And look, you didn't have to play it. You got to see the whole game.
I did. I just watched you play it.
It really sucks that it was so unfinished because apparently during that time, Sega Sonic Team was working on 4 different games at once.
Yeah, weren't they also working on Sonic Unleashed?
They were working on Sonic Unleashed, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes,
that turned out great.
and Sonic 06.
You know, it really shows in all 4 games that
really
they were
does.
working on 4 games at once.
The full story of Sonic Heroes is even sadder. Because originally there were 2 guys working on it. One of them got so sick he had to bow out, so one guy made the entire game himself, basically.
Wow.
It's why so
Well, it's a good thing later they released Sonic Boom, and everyone loved that.
I will say, at least they were trying something different with Sonic Boom. Sonic nowadays, it's besides Frontiers, it's been pretty much just...
Now their most successful stuff is re-releasing the old games.
or, like, re-releasing new versions of the old games.
That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah. Which is cool, but at the same time, it's like, eh. That being said, apparently the Shadows one was really good.
I heard, yeah. And I did hear Frontiers was pretty good.
Depends on who you ask. It's nobody hates it, but there are, like, myself, I played it for 3 hours and I was like, it's fine, it's kind of boring. And then once you finish the first section, it's like, now you gotta do it all over again. It's like, I don't want to do it. How many times do I have to do this? 5 times. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do it all over again.
Unfortunately, the Sonic games were never really my thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was always crashing into everything, like, my rings! I loved the Sonic cartoons growing up, though. Like, I used to watch Sonic X all the time.
Oh no, we're talking over the story again, Andrew. How will we
There
know?
was no story. She was singing and he was hitting stuff.
So he had to come to her show because he's...
That was... What just happened was such an early 2000s plot. Oh no, I'm gonna miss the recital. I didn't make it in time. Now I have to get my son a turbo, man. Put that cookie down!
I don't want a cookie.
Now! Ah!
Wait, where are the subtitles?
Nothing.
Oh, it's Assassin's Creed.
I was thinking that! I was gonna say you put the wrong game in, goddammit! Uh-oh, the assassins are at the church. Shit's about to go down. Kill the Templars.
You wearing headphones?
He's the only one here without a hood, and instead he's got Beats by Dre.
No one's sus of this one guy without the hood. No one?
It looks like one guy's like, hey, he's not wearing a hood. Yeah, I am. This isn't hair. This is a hood.
Oh, that guy has such a fucking evil villain
So is this guy
stash.
just attending church right now? Nero? What? Why are you being so rude? Why'd you come to her recital if you're gonna be like that?
He's trying to pretend like he doesn't care, but he got her
But
a
he
gift.
got her a gift.
Such
Bro,
a tsundere.
what's with the fucking mixed signals? Can you just be normal?
He's a tsundere. He's the most normal. He's the #1 most used trope in anime.
Listen, buddy, it's bad enough that teenage girls send mixed signals. We don't need guys doing it too. Okay? Don't add to the trouble.
Imagine a
okay?
relationship where they're both sending each other mixed signals, but they get to the right conclusion anyway.
That turns out that was the solution all along. Send mixed signals back.
But it's not over yet.
All this preaching's putting me to sleep.
You're gonna stand up when everyone starts praying? Is that Dante?
It looks like it. Dante is gonna fuck shit up. Hey, PS3 design.
Did he just kill?
Okay, I'm gonna need an explanation for what just happened, Dante. What the fuck was that all about?
Yeah, what happened here?
The power of Christ doesn't compel me. Ave Maria, motherfucker. Oh, they are assassins. They really keep trying to one-up themselves with the intros of these games. But I'm sorry, you're not going to beat the stepping on the pizza.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was my motivation.
There's no one-upping that shit. This is cool, though.
I'm honestly not a fan of this character having just a broken arm. Like, why?
It'll probably be explained at some point. Maybe it's one of those like anime situations where actually that arm is the most powerful part of himself.
You might be right. They did show like the demon hand.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that was in the intro, wasn't it? Yeah. So like he has to keep it under wraps when he's not using it or something.
Why is Dante killing all these random priests?
Because he's a Reddit atheist and he doesn't like this shit.
Do you remember when they added Atheism Plus?
You have to pay to not believe.
No, Atheism Plus was where they realized there needs to be some sort of community around atheism.
Dante, too much shirt. Like, I need that shirtless look to sell games.
The shirtless look will never come back. Okay. It shot 2 bullets.
So, what's your story, kid? You have a double-barrel pistol? Oh, you do.
Go with your brother and get out of here.
Oh,
That's her brother.
I won't hold my breath.
What?
Oh no, the beats! What will Dre say? What? Oh, that got very sexual.
This is Devil May Cry after all.
I'm using my crotch style.
Thank you for my sword. Oof, that's gotta hurt.
Can we play the game now?
No, seriously, we haven't played the game yet.
Please? This is really cool, though.
It is really cool.
I think this is... I think this is a good way to get people into the game. It's a pretty cool opening.
This is very PS3, though. I wish this was the opening instead of that weird scene where they were showing cutscenes from the game.
Yeah.
Also, where are
I
my
can't
subtitles?
hear what anyone is
I know,
saying. We gotta turn the subtitles on.
I forgot to do that when we started. Saving what?
Wait, oh, okay, mission start. I thought the mission finished. I was about to be like, what the fuck?
There,
Options. It's usually either sound or game options.
Okay, so it's not in sound.
Okay, so probably game options. Or not.
I think I saw a subtitles thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's just its own thing. Okay, cool. Alright, I guess just go back. Just press circle, I think. Yeah, he's got like a ham thing.
No.
How do we continue? Alright. Wait, what? Why was it doing Capcom Presents again?
Doing all the scenes again.
What the fuck? What is going on? Okay, whatever. Here is game.
Mission start. Birds.
I think you're playing as Nero.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I think that's just how the game starts. I'm not saying you picked something wrong.
No, I know. I know how movement works. I didn't need that much for tutorial.
Okay, so
gun
attack is still square.
That was really hard. These missions are so hard. Dante, what the
I will say, so far this is the slowest tutorial out of all the games.
Agreed. Okay, while on the ground, press R1 sideways.
They're not worshipping Christ, they're worshipping Sparta. I can't tell if you're being serious. The story of Sonic 06 gets erased within the game. Yeah, I know. Nero should have been purple since he has aspects of both Dante and Virgil. You know what? That would make sense.
He does? Oh. What an extra way to reload your fucking gun.
The Maarte is still very present.
I love it, though.
I do.
And he's just, like, chilling.
I'm saying the anime has to have this.
Wait, does his sword rev?
Does he is he a Warhammer character? Is that a chain sword?
Okay, so combos are still the same.
Since his name is Nero, he should have a fiddle. You know, Roman Emperor Nero.
Yes.
Because if he pulls out a fiddle, then the atoms will show up and dance the mamushka. Remember? We danced the mamushka while Nero fiddled. Okay.
Okay, so we can do that
So
now.
you got the launch thing, yeah.
Yeah, at least we have a controllable camera, by the way.
If both send mixed signals, they speak the same language. Okay, fair enough.
I'm pressing back. Huh.
You changed the difficulty? We did?
Oh, did I change it to human by accident? Well, we can change it after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right. The right arm thing is...
Yeah.
You got a trick up your sleeve. I thought the cat had your tongue. It's a trick you're looking for.
Dante looks older in this game, which he
Yeah.
probably is.
Looks like you two are.
Whoa.
Hey, Tim. I want to wrap this show up before the cavalry arrives.
Okay, well this is definitely new.
Okay.
Oh, so does this mean there's no dodge? Don't ever change, Dante.
Alright, I guess I got some time to kill.
Why did you kill that guy? I still need to know.
This kind of attitude is so what the reboot Dante was missing. Dante has so much personality.
Yeah, I really need to replay the reboot to understand why people were so upset.
Like, reboot Dante has a little bit of it, but it's more like goth, fucking edgy attitude instead of like this charm that this one has. And yeah, I remember that being like the big complaint. Everyone being like, I don't want stupid, cringy emo Dante. Like, I want fun Dante.
What's our health bar look like in this game?
Oh, there it is at the top left. It just looks like a health bar.
No, it looks like some sort of weapon is what I mean.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the actual bar. Hey! It's a red version of Slimer from Ghostbusters. Now you get to turn the orb around and see it.
Yeah, that's what people were asking for, the back of the orb.
They're like, listen, I want to be able to see the back of the orb. I'm sick and tired of never knowing what that looks like. Oh, and also I noticed as you collected more, each individual orb still has that face on it as you collect them. That's really cool, actually. See, they're shaped like it is on there instead of just being specks of red like in the PS2 one. Well, it made sense on the PS2 one. I'm just saying I like seeing the leap in technology there.
Here, you pick over.
Okay.
Have fun. This is pretty fun so far.
This is cool. I wish I'd had this growing up. I think I would have had fun with this.
Yeah, makes me miss weirdly enough, Infamous.
Yeah, Infamous. I really love all the Infamous games. Honestly, I'm sad that that series isn't still going.
Yeah, the third one didn't do very well.
Yeah. To be fair though, where would you have even gone with Delson's story? He's a little OP. Like he just keeps getting more and more powers. But you could have followed a different Conduit character or something.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could have had him like lose some of his powers because he gets overloaded or something.
Yeah. Though that's a cliche that's really annoying in games.
What do you mean? That never happens in any game series of life. Definitely not Kingdom Hearts. At least they explain it in the story each time.
Dante is like, this is not the first time I've been stabbed through the chest with my own sword.
Yeah, every game.
This isn't even the third time.
We're the same. You and...
It's not a Devil May Cry. Again, outfit untouched.
It's part of his powers, Andrew. That outfit gets healed. All those priests were demons.
Oh, there we go. How'd you get up there so fast? He did that on purpose just to show off. That was entirely for aesthetic reasons. You know, it's funny, him getting stabbed through the chest would have been the perfect excuse for him to just tear the shirt off because it's all fucked up and be shirtless.
I prefer the version where...
No, I do too, but I'm saying if you want to keep the ladies in the...
Is that really enough to hide the arm? All he did was this.
Just like, I don't have anything here. You know, you don't see... If it's out of sight, it's out of mind.
No, he's not even fully out of sight. This is how... He's literally... The guy standing in front of him does this.
Just like... Look, they don't have object permanence, okay? They're like the NPCs in GTA. What? The car's a different color? Where'd he go? Oh, this is new. A proud soul.
Okay.
Okay. So, using proud souls acquired upon completion of mission will allow you to obtain new skills. Well, then what are the red orbs for?
Upgrading skills, I guess, or buying items?
Oh, and you can respec. You can unlearn souls and get the things back and then use it for different... I mean, unlearn skills and then use it for different skills.
Apparently the statue had horns, and so people think it might be Sparta, so these people were worshipping Sparta.
So, that one guy was serious. Okay.
Check to make sure I didn't change it to...
So... Oh, I would have to redo the mission to change the difficulty.
It's fine, go ahead, it's an easy mission.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, there is another costume.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are both Nero. This isn't... Yeah. Like, that's Nero, right? So he still has the arm thing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just...
I like
Alright,
that costume
so
better anyway.
I guess now it's better to redo it now than later.
Yeah.
We'd have to redo everything.
Nero can't be purple. Sparta's purple. He is? I don't remember him being purple. I guess because Dante and Virgil are
he was
blue.
like black with hints of purple on him, I think. Alright, we're gonna do this again!
Nero should have a flamethrower because Nero started the fires of Rome.
That would actually make sense. Emperor Nero used to burn people alive and happily play the fiddle while he was doing it. He was really fucked up. It's one of the most evil Roman emperors.
My friends are talking about how they work at Empire Strips Back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And one of them asked, "Are you Emperor Palpatine?" He went, "No, I'm not, because I'm not a dancer. I'm one of the deckhands."
Good, good. Let the blood flow through your loin.
Have you seen Empire Strips Back?
No, I have not been to that show.
You know,
but I would like to check it out.
Our friend Shelly?
Yes.
She's seen it, and she said she has one problem with it.
What's the problem?
Not enough titties.
That sounds very Shelly.
They flash them for like a second, and then they go to black.
Once you said, you know our friend Shelly, I was like, oh, she's seen it, hasn't she?
Yeah, she also knows a lot of people who work in it.
Very Shelly. Also, knowing people who've worked in it sounds very Shelly as well. This is very peak Shelly.
Oh, you have to do the whole tutorial again?
Yeah, that's why I was hesitant about it, but it's like, you know, if we want to play the game on normal, we gotta do this.
You can do Shoryuken. Oh, really? You double jumped. I said that. I told you they worship Sparta.
I know, but I wasn't sure if you were making a joke or being sincere.
That proud soul is for the arm. Oh. Devil May Cry 1, you can play as Sparta. He wears purple. I didn't know you could play as Sparta in Devil May Cry 1. That's cool.
Okay, am I not doing this right? I'm pressing back. Okay. There. I'm pressing back. There we go.
What do you expect when you place a child on the throne of an empire? I'm pretty sure that Nero was a kid when he was made emperor. I mean, most emperors, I think, were usually pretty young.
Just because you were young when you became emperor doesn't mean it's acceptable for you to burn people alive.
Yeah. There's a difference between being an asshole and, you know, being a psychopath.
You know, something people don't realize is there were a lot of rulers in history who were put on the throne when they were very little, and a good amount of them were not incredibly evil sociopaths. Okay? Like, what's that movie about the last king of Tibet? He became king when he was like 5, and he genuinely cared about his people and really tried to help them.
You know you're shooting each other's bullets.
That is funny.
That's so Devil May Cry. I love it. And they keep the lock-on bar shows the damage you deal.
Yep. I still wish, like, the lock-on would stay on without me holding it all the time.
I agree. But it's very Devil May Cry.
Oh, that was cool.
Didn't Nero play the lyre? I thought fiddle wasn't invented until later. I wouldn't know.
A lot of people say it was the fiddle. It might have been like an earlier version. I can check. I don't know for sure, to be honest with you.
If only Capcom made a Sparta game with this story. I don't think you need one. I think the mystery and the mythology of the Sparta story is good enough on its own.
Yeah.
Dante broken arm? Shit, I missed a bunch. No, that's a different character. Nero seems to have a particular beef with Christians.
Is this the... No, this isn't the cutscene we already saw.
So yeah, it looks like they're Sparta worshippers. That explains why they're demons.
But Sparta locked the demons away.
She yearns for your touch.
She yearns for your touch? What? Talking about the sword?
Notice he has the same symbol on him that the box had.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. Dante had a picture of Trish on his store before he ever met her.
Wait, are those the... No, they aren't. That's what he got
That's
her.
what he got her, yeah. It's a Paopu fruit.
And somehow it's not destroyed.
Oh, it's the Oathkeeper.
Can you guess what Claire's favorite Keyblade is?
Oathkeeper?
Yes. Also mine.
Just so lightly in a time of crisis.
It has a fucking rev like a fucking engine. That's so stupid.
You must capture him.
Trust me, I'll get it done.
Please be careful. You still haven't recovered.
There's no time, and duty calls.
What is even revving? No, I know what revving means.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what part of his sword is revving?
The soul.
Like, what's it doing? I don't see a chain on there or anything. It's got just a little motorcycle rev on there.
I don't, you know,
What is it? Just making the sword vibrate?
I mean, that would do more damage.
He's fighting with a giant vibrator.
You want to know a fun fact?
What?
Chainsaws were originally invented not for cutting trees, but for cutting human bones.
Well, then we gotta keep it going.
So when that guy did Chainsaw Massacre, he was just helping use it.
He was like,
for
listen, I'm just trying to keep the tradition alive.
Maybe I'll check in a minute. The only reason I keep checking my phone chat is because I know Claire needs me to pick her up later. I'll check it after the stream.
Well, shit suddenly went down.
He did most of the people he burned were either in the fires, and Christian burned them alive and held a party while they burned. Yeah, that's kind of fucked. That's really fucked. TMC one is supposed to be a Resident. Yes, I know it was Resident Evil spin-off. Just imagine how complicated it would have been to lead this universe with Umbrella and Raccoon City. Yeah, that would make it complicated as fuck.
You know what's a weird thing I see lately is okay, not a lot, but I see some like Caligula defenders being like, hey, you don't know that those stories about Caligula are true. It's like, okay, you can apply that logic to fucking anybody. I don't know why you're white knighting for Caligula, dead for 2,000 years Caligula. Like,
her descendants need to be protected, Andrew.
His Caligula's. So I would get it more if it was a woman, because there are people out there who will defend any female historical character. But like Caligula, this is the hill you want to die on? One of the most insane people in history. Do you realize how many stories there are of him doing weird shit? Like...
Super Shark Boy says the engine when you rev the sword covers the blade in jet fuel. Not a joke.
What does that
It
accomplish?
turns it red, hot red like that.
How does jet fuel covering the sword make it hotter? You'd have to ignite it for that to happen, wouldn't you? Whoa, what the fuck? What the? No, that's not how that works.
Oh, I love this series. It's so fucking random.
What just happened? Mythbusters, get on it. That was... I don't even... I love it, but I have questions.
This is what people think when they see Kingdom Hearts.
This
like, it's too silly. It's like, I'm sorry.
Is crazy.
Oh my god.
Okay, we have a map. Is it actually useful this time?
They pray to Sparta since the demons' attack. It was not angels that came to save them, it was Sparta. As I recall, the chainsaw was specifically designed for widening the birth canal. Yes, that is true. The chainsaw was designed for cutting open a woman's birth canal when giving birth.
And we're done with that topic.
Andrew's like, that just sounds disgusting. So is Nero Dante's father? No.
Are you asking if Dante's Nero's father? Because there's no way it's the other way around.
Yeah, we know who his father is. We've played 3 games where they're like, the son of Sparta. Unless he has 2 dads, like how Heimdall has 9
More
moms.
interesting twist would be Nero being Virgil's son or something.
I think that's a more likely option, to be honest. Even though he looks exactly like Dante. Of course you're attracted to him, Lily. Okay, I'll look at it if you really want me to see it.
Alright.
Oh. Apparently this is what Sparta looks like as a human. Because you can play as him in the first game.
Oh, he looks very professory.
He's got a fucking monocle.
I thought only villains had monocles. I did not
he's
mean
a
to go
demon.
through that door. I'm not used to X also being an interactable button now.
Oh, X is interactable now?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that. Sometimes I'm just trying to jump.
Do you guys watch Chainsaw Man? No, I haven't.
I have. I think it's awful, honestly.
Really?
It's so dumb. And for me, not in a fun way. Sometimes it's entertaining, but a lot of the time, like, I don't know. I feel like the main character is just way too incel for me. Like, it's just I don't know.
You don't like it. That's
it's fine. Like part of it is like I watched it with Wilda, and like there were so many moments where we just look at each other like.
Fair enough. I read the manga when it was first coming out, and I was like, it's not my thing.
The 90% of the main character's lines are boobs, boobs. How do I touch your boobs? And every time I tell that to someone, you're like, but that's the whole point of the character. And I'm like, it doesn't mean I like it. Like,
yeah. If his thing was jerking off, would that make it better? Yeah. Would that make it good? No. You'd be like, why is he jerking off? Well, Nero's hot. That is all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Like, I'm not gonna get mad at people for enjoying Chainsaw Man. It's really not my thing.
One of my favorite things about Trials of Hell is the fact that Caligula wasn't actually insane for appointing his horse to the Senate. He apparently had an actual talking horse.
Yeah. Yeah. That is in Trials of Apollo, how they point out, like, man, he was nuts. He thought his horse could talk, and then the horse actually can talk.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. You know what? They all have the same face in this one. You know what I would have liked, though? Riordan established that if millions of people believe the same thing, it becomes real. What if it had been like Caligula believed so hard his horse could talk that he manifested it?
That would be so fucking hilarious. I would have loved that retcon. Devil May Cry is what happened. Yes, Devil May Cry is what happened. The Stumble next mission names look like the half of the pendant the girl took when the dude got his sword. Okay. I don't know. I forgot who Dante's related to every time since the lore escapes me with each game.
Wait, I'm back here? I didn't know I was going that way. Okay, I think I went the wrong way.
I'm distracted by Dante's charm and wit and the plot. Totally the plot.
Okay.
Chainsaw Man is definitely a Fujimoto kind of series. What do you mean by Fujimoto kind of series, Yuki? Hey,
a gold orb. Hell yeah.
Nice. I do like having to search for it.
And by the way, I'm not at all anti-sexual stuff in anime. It's just like, I like it when there's at least some subtlety to it. like if the main character is constantly like neckbeard breathing about boobs, I'm like, okay, can you shut up and kill things? Like, it just gets redundant.
I know some people really like the story. Like, Doran really got into it. My horse can talk, you guys.
I see how people could get into it. Yeah.
The author of Chainsaw Man is Tatsuki Fujimoto, whose previous works were also just weird.
Alright.
Don't think that's the way you were supposed to.
No, there's something here.
Funny story, I'm in Camp Half-Blood roleplay server, and recently we made a joke about our characters actually manifesting Jar Jar Binks into reality. That is hilarious. I like that.
That is funny, yeah. I do think it's funny, though, when, like, there's such an overly sexualized character in an anime, which, again, I'm not against, but I do think it's funny when, like, anime fans try to justify it in a way that is so obviously not true. When they're like, you don't understand. The reason that character is sexualized is because she has to be for her lore reasons. It's a deep representation of... No, it isn't. Stop that.
Is that holy water?
Oh, it's got a jaw. I think it is holy water. I think you're right.
Just absorb it?
Or maybe it's not holy water. Maybe it's a new attack?
Okay.
Evil Legacy. Okay.
An evil that has the ability to awaken a new power within. Okay, then.
All right, no bad side effects to just collecting literal evil.
Well, he's got a demon arm, so it's okay.
Lock onto a grim grip. Okay, so this is like a grapple, basically.
Just saw that Mundus is a ritual pit connected with the cult of the goddess Ceres. I don't know how they found that for the villain of Devil May Cry 1. What?
They're talking about the actual like Christian lore behind the name Mundus. Well, remember, like everything in the Devil May Cry series almost has had some sort of root in like Christianity or some other mythology, so I'm sure they found a lot of stuff. Like, if you found it, why do you think the developers wouldn't be able to find it?
Well, they didn't have the internet, Andrew.
Yeah, but you realize all the stuff that's on the internet was originally not on the internet. There were other ways to find
Andrew, no, that's not how that works. If you don't have an iPad 18, you can't look things up. You're not connected to 5G. That's pretty cool.
It's like that joke that one person made. Hey, what are you eating? Korean food? Oh, from the Logan Paul video? No, it's just Korean food. Oh, didn't Logan Paul invent that? No, he just went to a place with Korean food, but didn't he provide it? No, Logan Paul is not Korean.
No, that's rice gum.
Look at them dancing down there. They're having a party.
Hey, it's the end of the Joker movie.
Can you feel a brand new day?
Speaking of, the Joker 2 movie was apparently so
I
bad.
didn't even watch it. I don't need to. I heard what happens in it, and I'm not watching that shit.
Apparently, the movie kind of acts like it hates the fans of the first one.
Yeah, apparently, it like everyone said, it feels like the guy who made the movie like wishes he hadn't or something, and he just basically gave everyone the finger.
Did he get pulled into the SNL skit where they said white male rage like fucking idiots?
I don't know. Secret mission.
The fan service it's fan service. That's all. You don't gotta worry about it. When an anime woman is sexualized, it's always for the plot. The plot in question being some massive bonkers.
Again, I think it's totally fine to make sexualized characters. Just don't pretend there's some higher reason for it.
Yeah,
it's
just
like
be like Oda.
I remember Pro ZD made a really funny sketch about it where like it's like just watching an anime like, wow, this character's very sexualized, and then all the anime fans getting so mad saying, you don't understand, the creator did that because this, and this, and then it shows the creator. I just wanted to see tits.
Yeah, that's
like, yeah. And there is nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't.
There are two types of annoying reactions to that. The people who get overly mad about it and the people who get overly defensive of it. Just, like, take it for what it is.
I have a cousin who's a prude, and he doesn't like when characters are over-sexualized, but he'll still at least give an anime a chance.
There are situations where it's really dumb. Like, if you're going to have a, girl walking around in a bikini in, like, Antarctica, we're going to have questions about that.
Well, see, she has the power to keep herself warm, so...
There are a lot of times where, like, there's like a character like Bayonetta or Catwoman or, I didn't realize there was a time limit, who, like, is overly sexualized, but it's because that's what that character is like. They like to own that kind of thing. So it's like, yeah, like, I don't see any reason to complain about that.
I remember Quiet from... Do you remember Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5? Never played it, so I can't say I remember a character I don't know about.
I played Metal Gear 5. Which character do they say?
Quiet.
I don't remember that character. I played MGS 5 when it came out. It's been a long time. It took me a long time to beat it. I mainly remember the four, like, female, like, cyborg characters with the horrible backstories, or their names Laughing Octopus, Screaming Raven, Crying Wolf, and, oh wait, no, it was Laughing Octopus, Raging Raven, Crying Wolf, and Screaming Mantis. Who then turned out to be Psycho Mantis. Psycho Mantis is always the funny character, in like the Metal Gear Solid games because he always breaks the fourth wall. And in MGS5, because that was the first PS3 one, he was like, I'm going to mess with you. I'm going to go into your memory card. And he's like, wait, where's the memory card? There's no memory card.
That's because that's what he does in
yeah, because that's what he and yeah, that was okay, fuck it, I'm not doing this. And then like later he was like, all right, I'm gonna go through your controller wire and vibrate it. Wait, there's no wire, there's no vibration. Ah, he just like has a freaking like existential crisis.
I do like the new red doors. Instead of it just being a hand, there's actually like a
like
energy
a red
wall.
webbing.
One piece of anime fan service that I doubt even most dedicated weak could complain. There's a Transformer anime where one of the female Decepticons has visible nipples from certain angles.
Yeah, there's no defending that. That is incredibly stupid.
That's pretty hilarious to me. I'm not gonna lie. Just why? It's
robots. Hilarious, yeah. But that's like a bad movie night movie. You're gonna put fucking nipples on a robot,
or like an Austin Powers.
It's not even a robot that was like designed by humans. It was a naturally occurring robot on a robot planet. Why the fuck would it have nipples?
Well, Andrew, evolution, man.
Ooh, I like this snatch ability.
That's what you never played Mass Effect, but one of the species in Mass Effect is an AI. It's literally a group of species that are AI robots, basically, and they have forms that don't really look male or female. And then somebody made fan art of a female one, and said, and I posted, why would this the species called the Geth? Why would the Geth make a female version of the Geth? They don't have a gender or a sexuality or anything. And they went, evolution, man, you don't understand, they would evolve to have it in the future. And I'm like, they're robots, they don't evolve. What do you mean? Why would they need
That would be like Namekians suddenly having females or something. It's like you reproduce asexually and survive on water. Why would you need to have another gender?
It made no fucking sense. Like, I thought the art was good, but I was just like, I just wanted to know why. Briefly,
activate the Red Queen's fuel injection system.
I want to see the sun. Is there a Virgil Inferno? I wouldn't know. I remember watching 90s anime and saw bare chest all the time. Casually, it was just like, so that's just a thing. What anime were you watching? I gotta know. For research purposes. Hey, money's gonna fall from the sky.
Yeah, money!
Use Buster for more damage, the arm.
Oh, you mean this attack? The circle attacks, they're saying. I kind of forgot that I have circle attacks.
You have to be, like, real close.
He said slam dunk.
I love it. I love when characters are entertaining like that.
This reminds me of the second game.
Are we just ignoring the guys attacking the city?
Yeah, fuck the city.
Okay.
I got a job to do.
Just imagine a Greek mythology Haim with written by Hideo Kojima. That would be peak.
That would be pretty insane. If it was Hideo Kojima, you know he'd go into the really crazy niche Greek mythology stuff, and I would be totally here for it.
I would be very interested in that.
Knowing how weird Kojima likes to get, he would probably put hermaphroditus in there, because that is a horrifying story, and he would totally lean into it. I'm sure he would.
I actually don't know the story of hermaphroditus.
It's where we get the term hermaphrodite from. It's one of the stories I'm going over in my horrible Greek romances video.
Is it where he's in love with himself or something?
No, that's Narcissus.
No, I mean but there's a never mind.
Stylish rank. Okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and tell the story. So, and this is actually I think so a lot of people have asked me to talk about hermaphroditus, but I've kind of held off on it, and here's why. I don't want to I don't want to destroy everyone's hopes, but I think it's time I fucking do it because people keep asking. People keep saying, "Will you talk about hermaphroditus?" Like, I heard this is actually, like, the Greeks actually had, like, a trans character. It's very progressive. Like, I'm sure this character is, like, a hero to our community. And I'm thinking, it really isn't. It's actually a very, very bad story. So I feel like if I tell this story on the channel, I'm going to smash a lot of people's hopes. But y'all keep asking, so I guess I'm just going to do it. So here's the story of Hermaphroditus. Originally a man, and the reason he was named Hermaphroditus is because he was the son of Hermes and Aphrodite. So his name is their names merged together. And he was an incredibly handsome boy. But at one point he went to a pool to swim, and he drew the attention of a nymph there who just really, really wanted him. So she went up to him and hit on him. And he wasn't interested. He was like, no thanks. And she was like, come on. And he was like, can you please leave me alone? And she was like, no, I will not leave you alone. And then she jumps on him, wraps herself around him, starts forcibly kissing him and trying to assault him in words I'm not going to use on Twitch. And he fights back. And because he's in very good shape, he starts to get her off him. And she's like, oh, no, 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 I will not accept that. And so then she prays to the gods that she can be joined with him forever. Oh. And because the gods are awful, they say, sure! And they merge the two of them together. So he is forever one with his attacker now. It's actually... That's what I mean when I say, this is horrifying. This is a horror story. And that's the story. So both male and female now, because he is forever joined with his assaulter. That's not a good story.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to single out that story when I say that. There's a ton of horrible Greek stories, but a lot of people think that, you know, this character is like, ooh, a progressive, wonderful thing. I'm sorry, it's not. It's really, really bad. Like, you're giving the Greeks too much credit.
And then you have to go back outside.
If you want something cool and progressive from the Greeks, you know, I think the Amazons are a cool story. A bunch of badass warrior women.
Yeah, that one's a good story.
Like, who don't even hate men. It's just in their society, the women have the roles the men would have, and the men have the roles the women would have. Like, the men stay home and cook while the women go out and fight.
Yeah.
Like, so that's... that's pretty cool. The Greeks believed women could do it if they were in the right society for it. So, there you go. Also, you know, there's the Huntresses of Artemis, who are really badass warriors and shit. So, you know, there's some progressive stuff for you. But yeah, if you're hoping for Hermaphroditus to be your big, like, hero, I don't see it happening. Sorry.
Yeah. So let's move on.
So there we go.
Naked update.
Ooh, careful. Ooh, taunt. Press. What button is that?
I think it's the touchpad.
Oh yeah, it probably is. Left side of the touchpad, I'm guessing. The effect of a taunt varies depending on...
I have to take this call.
Okay, yeah, that is... Do we need to wrap up?
No. He's like, I'll walk. I want to exercise.
Oh, okay.
This is why Virgil's upset he didn't get his own game.
Sure. I would totally play a Virgil game.
Yeah, honestly. The gameplay for Virgil was really fun.
I liked the gameplay for Virgil in DMC3. I just wished he had his own, you know, actual campaign.
Yeah.
You know? And I liked the gameplay for Virgil even in the DLC of the reboot. I wanted more of it. It was, you know, it was of course much shorter than the main game, which is understandable. It's DLC. After I played it, I was like, that was a lot of fun. I would like to see more of it. But, you know, obviously people got mad at the reboot, so like that's not happening, but you know, it could. DMC 5 was a success. They could do it if they wanted to.
Also,
Am I going the right way?
Tenchi and stuff like that. Alien chicks most of the world.
Oh no, I think I was already here.
Ah, okay. Buster works if you aren't locked on. Otherwise, it's snatch.
Yeah,
Oh.
it took me a second to realize that, but I realize it now. I think that glowing dot means that's the way I'm supposed to go. Okay, I made a mistake.
Dionysus was also pretty popular among
Wait,
marginalized
no, now
groups,
the glowing
including
dot
trans
is
and
there
GMC
too. Okay.
people.
I don't know which way I'm supposed to go.
Well, remember you dropped a bridge.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe it's the. Oh, okay. I think I see which way it is. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll explore here, see if anything is doable.
Slam dunk.
Okay. Can I go this way? I guess not.
I don't think this is where the bridge is that you drop.
Where is it? Well, it wouldn't be a DMC game if I didn't get lost.
I think it's across the water to your left.
Alright, let's give it a go. So...
Keep
This
going.
way?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some stairs. I don't think I went that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I wasted some time.
Yeah, it's okay. You got us red orbs. Those will matter later.
Yeah.
They won't be like last game where we didn't use them pretty much.
Yeah.
We powered up stuff that...
Can we power up our weapons in this one, please?
Actually,
yeah, this is the bridge.
You can only do the opposite. You can power them down.
You
for
can
more
only
red
make
orbs.
them weaker.
But yeah, for the cost of red orbs. I love the breaking stuff still gives you things.
I really like that all the orbs you pick up are shaped like the heads now. That is a fun added detail.
I heard that the Mesopotamian mythology was really progressive, especially with the goddess Ishtar. Didn't search more about this.
That I do not know enough about to answer, so for all I know, you're right.
From what I can tell, or from what I know, that's hard to say because so much of Mesopotamian stuff is lost.
It would be so funny, honestly, if the oldest known religion of all time was the most progressive.
That would be funny.
Okay, what am I...
But yeah...
Oh, I can grab these. Okay, great. What were you saying?
I was just going to say a lot of the... No, oh.
What are you? We're never gonna find out. I'm just gonna hit... Our power is what you desire. It is with your skills you shall inspire.
Oh, it's one of those, you have to do a combo.
Oh, one of these. This is still a thing. Okay. Oh yeah, one of the flames disappeared. Oh god, I'm never that great at these things. Oh, okay, I did it.
Hey,
Great.
we got one blue orb fragment.
Sweet. Okay. I will say I kind of like that it feels like I'm hitting an actual enemy this time.
Yeah, instead of just a statue.
Oh, these have not changed in all 4 games.
Well, now they're the Divinity statue.
Oh yeah, instead of time gods, but it's still the lion-headed guy. Blood of a demon is sacrificed.
Skill up and item.
Red Queen. I'm guessing that's... What the hell is Blue Rose? Oh, is that my arm?
No, it's the name... Wait, maybe it is? I don't know.
Let me see. So yeah, this is my sword.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's my gun. Okay.
Oh.
Charge shot. Okay, it's all charge shot things.
Charge.
I think I'd rather get some sword upgrades.
Let's see what item does. If the
yeah,
what's an
okay.
item first.
Yeah, let's see what item is.
Okay,
right.
so it's just buying items again.
Let's see if there's one that permanently increases your health like there was before.
Now the blue orb.
Oh yeah, they got blue orb. boosts your maximum vitality, so that would be health, right?
Yes. How much does that cost? 3,000.
Okay.
We have enough.
I do have enough. All right, yeah, let's get one of these at least. And I'll see if there's anything else worth buying. If not, I'll just buy more blue orbs.
Yo, how's it going, guys? It's going good, Real Karmas. How's it going for you?
Table.
Ishtar is one of the gods I always mixed up talking about because for some reason when I learned
Oh,
about her
this
college,
is an added
she
dodge.
was
Oh, this is
conflated with
really
Kiana.
cheap. I'll get this. A little added dodge, make dodging easier.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, wait, I just realized we don't even have a dodge, so now now we do. It's good to have a dodge.
There already was the roll, because in the whatever the tutorial tells you to do the roll to dodge.
No, it tells you to jump to dodge.
No, there's also a roll one, unless for some reason it didn't make.
Oh wait, I think you're right. Yeah.
But maybe this makes it better.
Well, this is an easier to execute dodge, I think. Okay, so I can get a double, and I'll get.
I would love to
double.
see a movie adaptation of the story of Gilgamesh, or maybe a series.
Don't have enough proud souls.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't think the story of Gilgamesh is popular enough.
Oh wait, this doesn't cost red orbs. It costs the thing on the right.
Oh.
Okay.
So it wasn't as cheap as we thought.
I thought it was red orbs. Wait, does this cost? Oh shit, now I can't get one of these. I thought I was spending red orbs. I thought I was loaded.
What do we spend red orbs on?
I think that red orbs is for items and proud souls is for techniques.
Okay.
Exceed. Well, I can't afford any of these anyway. Oh wait, except this.
How about we... That might actually be useful.
That's actually, we've gotten this in every game.
Yeah.
Well, let me just see what the other thing is. Oh, it's... oh, this is also good. But I think we would get more use out of this one, so we'll start with this. Okay. I guess I'll... Since I can't spend the red orbs on anything else, I guess I'll just increase our health more.
What's auto skill up?
Oh, it just has them pick the skills for you.
Got it.
I don't want that. Okay. Oh, we can unspec if we want and get all the things back.
That's nice.
Alright, so if we're ever struggling and we want to respec. Alright, I guess I'll just increase
Max out our
our
blue
health even more. Why not? Alright, that's all I can do for now. Because it goes up every time.
Is it going to become a gun at the end?
That'd be cool. Alright, well I increased our health twice.
Nice. Gun. A Mesopotamian god didn't factor in a number. Also as by other mortals, and Ishtar said, "Here have the power of healing prophecy. You did me a solid." Interesting. Table hopper is the same input as the roll. Oh, okay.
More demons.
He really has the same kind of...
He has a similar vibe to Dante.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Maybe he is his son. Does Dante not know he has a kid? Did he have a kid with the
We're
girl from the
assuming
second
it is
game?
his kid.
I'm just wondering.
Oh yeah, the woman from the second game who never appears again.
Yeah, because she died after she gave birth to Dante's son. That's my headcanon for now. Until they say other. Oh, that's a cool ass monster. It reminds me of.
Damn, that's some fucking insanity right there.
Ah! We're playing Devil May Cry 4. Look how different it looks, Squawk.
I don't know what it looks like to begin with.
Yeah, like I was thinking, did Claire know what the other ones look
I
like?
really did not know.
Look. You're blind. You're
Is there a
so.
cat? What? Oh, the character?
The Master Sword.
Oh!
You are.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Also, even better news, I got tomato paste.
Nice. We can make our tacos tonight.
So this guy's been here for 2,000 years? What's he been doing?
We're hanging out.
I was looking everywhere but where you were pointing.
Oh, they touched tips. They
Just a
touched
tip.
their hot tips together. As opposed to the thunder hell and the water hell. Everything changed when the fire hell attacked. Okay.
At least he, destroying the buildings drops HP for you.
Oh, I did not see that, actually. Heyo. Okay, I'm at full health.
I wish there was a block in this game.
Yes, that would be nice.
We're too spoiled by Kingdom Hearts where you can block and then...
I like being able to block. It's nice in games.
I'm too used to games where that's not an option. Like, Sonic. But then again, in Zelda, blocking is a
Even
big thing.
Super Mario Brothers has a block button, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, cool, I can use the grab to get up to his head. That's cool. Oh, I just fucked him up. Oh, that was really cool.
Man, you've been here for 2,000 years. It's gonna take me about 20 seconds to kill you.
2,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck.
Are we gonna turn his soul into a weapon? Please tell me we turn
That would be cool. But we already have a... Isn't our Red Queen already sort of a fire-based weapon? Or...
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're right.
Oh, I can't grab him when he's like that for some reason.
I think
I've got this boss. Oh wait, I'm actually losing a lot of health. Okay, I need to stop being so cocky.
Hello, Jace Loves Games. How you doing? Well, that might be because the translation is by a specific type of author.
Oh fuck! Oh damn! Okay, I actually died. Here we go.
Crazy
No, don't use the gold orb. That's a waste.
Crazy, I think that a common day of Dante is him eating pizza and waiting for calls in his office.
Yep. Hey, he's living the life.
Abandoned home.
Nobody spoil who Nero is. Yeah, please don't.
I want to make up my fan theories. Wait, why did we just get a bunch of money?
I don't know. Well, they told you to abandon all hope. Why did you continue? You gotta follow the instructions, man. Well, we just got a shit ton of money. You want to buy some upgrades?
Why did it give us our money back? I'm so...
I don't know. We're not playing on easy.
Did we turn auto back on by accident?
I don't think so, no.
I want this. If we get lost, it'll make things a lot easier.
Yeah, I like to be able to move faster.
Wait, is air hike a double jump?
Is it? It totally is. We gotta save up for that.
Okay, we gotta save up another...
I love having double jump.
And then we have... No, we still don't have enough.
Yeah, not enough for another blue orb. I hope this game has Devil Trigger. Have you seen there's a new spider found and it was called Big Boy? Okay. Well, Shane loves spiders, so... Remember to dodge is while holding R1, press side and X.
The butt-stabbing bandit is back!
So if you're holding R1 and press circle, you'll do the grapple. If you're not holding R1 and press circle, you'll do the punch. Ooh, yeah, he's weak. Yeah, I was about to say, if you do the punch while he's like that, you'll launch him. Which is fun. Yeah, watch out for that attack. That does a lot of damage. That's what got me
I just
killed.
noticed the music.
Yeah.
It's so good.
This kind of makes me want to play Metal Gear Rising.
To be honest, I never got into Metal Gear Rising.
I know, yeah. But I'm going to say this. I always thought Metal Gear Rising was awesome, but when it came out, a lot of people were annoyed that it wasn't another solid Snake game, and it's like, guys, his story's over. It ended in MGS5. You want every Metal Gear game to be Snake? And I thought Rising Revengeance was amazing. I actually wanted more Rising games, but like a lot of people were like, no, this isn't what I want. And then suddenly, like 10 years later, everyone's like, actually, this game is incredible if you actually play it and appreciate what it is. I'm like, yeah, isn't it though? Like, Like, I know it's not your thing, but for what it's trying to do, I think it executes it really
No, I think it
well.
executes it really well. I just didn't want to
Like,
play it.
completely destructible and sliceable environment. There's almost no games like that. like every single enemy can be sliced up into tiny little pieces. Like, it's amazing what you can do in that game. And the music is nuts. Yeah. And the villain is so over the top insane.
The president or
yeah, Senator Armstrong. Yeah.
You know, based off of Arnold.
Even I love how even Raiden, like during the fight, is like, I misjudged you. You're not greedy. And the senator's like, oh, thank you. And then Raiden goes, you're batshit fucking insane.
Fucking love it.
Yeah. I know Nero is a Roman emperor. Thank you, Lily.
Spoilers, I haven't been to Rome yet.
This game aged pretty well, a little bit like Metal Gear Solid 4. Yeah. Oh wait, Metal Gear Solid 4 was the one I was talking about before, not 5. I have not played 5.
Yep, 5 is the one that came out after Vengeance.
Yeah, 5 is the one that's not Snake, it's his father, Big Boss. I almost called him Big Daddy.
Would have been appropriate.
He's big and he's his daddy. Oh, motherfucker, you're so close. Well, we gotta abandon all hope again.
Maybe.
Okay, we did not get as much money this time.
Chat, do you know why we're getting money?
I think it's like they gave us the money we would have gotten if we beat him, just in case we wanted to get an upgrade.
No. I'll have to look it up right.
Fuck, okay. This boss is harder than I thought, honestly. It seems easy because at first there's health everywhere, but then you don't realize how fast you're going through it all.
Sorry, Jace, did you upset the bot? Is that why you,
You need to learn to appease our AI overlords before they take over, Jace. If you upset them, they're going to punish you. This is the way.
The crowd souls come from the style rank, not beating enemies.
Oh, okay, so it's based on how good of a style we did.
So even if we lose, we still get the proud souls.
They're still like, hey, you lost, but it was damn good flying.
That's not flying, that's falling with style. One of my favorite lines in any movie.
Yep.
I
shit,
love
does
how
that help?
petty Woody is in that first game.
Well, hey, he was originally supposed to be the villain.
It is interesting how they changed the villain.
Well, I think they made the right choice.
No, I do too, it's just interesting.
And what they were gonna do with Woody is basically what they ended up doing with Lotso, Huggin' Bear, so... like, they still used that idea, just differently.
Speaking of, are you excited for Toy Story 5?
Nope. Stop.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with this? The next
What is
story?
left? I mean, unless... okay, to be fair, there are a lot of ideas you can do with toys, but, like... don't do the same characters again if you're gonna do another Toy Story. Do something different. Like, I'll give Toy Story 4 this. They did different toy ideas, like the whole Forky thing. It's like, what makes you a toy, exactly? That's actually kind of interesting, but then they abandoned that halfway through the film.
Yeah.
And Lost Toys is another kind of interesting idea. Fuck, how do I avoid that? That's what keeps killing us.
You gotta go further back. Got it. Cool. Uh-huh.
Also, I liked that they had, like, basically a little Polly Pocket character, the little cop, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, all right, hold on, I have to come out. She goes through her tiny little world. That was funny and stuff. So I like that they do like new toy stuff in each film. It's just
I just don't need Buzz and Woody.
It's just I don't need Buzz and Woody anymore. Their stories are over. Like let it rest.
Disney's literally gonna
like a lot of the cast has passed away at this point. Stop pulling their corpses out and reusing them.
Eventually, you're gonna have to do what they did with them in that one game. I don't want to spoil it, but where they used Tom Hanks's brother and whatever sound alike.
Yep.
Yes, for anyone who didn't know, in
oh, okay, get away. He's gonna do the thing. I guess he doesn't do it if you're not near him. Okay. Oh, no, there it is now. Oh, you avoided it. Good job. I don't know how you did, but awesome.
You gotta dodge right as he's doing it. And you gotta dodge backwards, not sideways.
There, and then he just does it again. But, no, at least you only took 2 bars. Okay, you got him half dead.
Let me just go pick up some health real quick.
Yeah, you hurt me. I need to go heal. I need to check with my health insurance. The only game I know of with universal healthcare is Pokemon.
Why water costs $100?
And there's GTA logic. Hey, you slaughtered thousands of people and the cops gunned you down. Now give us $500 and we'll fully heal you at the hospital.
Yeah, let's just take a third of his bank account. It's like that one meme.
Yeah, the warp zone.
Warp zone.
There it is. Watch out. Okay. You are somewhat getting away from it, and so it's only doing like 2 bars instead of like 4.
Starts doing this shit.
I think you've got this. You've only got to take down 2 more bars of his health. Oh, now he's blocking. Okay. I see how it is. Whatever you are. People quoting Revengeance. Revengeance is hard, but so satisfying with the gameplay. I agree. It's the kind of hard I enjoy, where it feels like a good challenge, and it feels so good to beat the bosses and shit.
Should I gun him down? No. I think we should finish after this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Toy Story 4 basically undid everything the original trilogy did. I would disagree with that a little bit.
I wouldn't say it undid everything, but I did, like, it did rub me the wrong way a little. How the ending of 3 emphasized how important Woody was to Andy, and then 4 is just like, oh, never mind, Bonnie isn't playing with him and is also just not gonna care if he's gone. Like, I didn't like that.
The only thing I liked is that there isn't a villain in Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Like the one
It's not the kind of story that needs a villain.
Yeah. You could have just done her story, though.
Yeah, the doll. It could have just... You could have just had new characters. You could have had Forky be a new character, which he is, but he could have been a new main character. And, like, the doll. It could have been her story, too.
I'm gonna be honest, I think they were like, Forky's a little silly. Let's go back to using actual toys halfway through development.
So I did hear, like, the creators, like, they did say, look, we originally thought we were done with Toy Story 3, but then we thought of something and we're like, ooh, we really want to do this in a toy movie. And I think they were talking about Forky. And I was like, again, I was like, okay, I get the idea. Like, it is an interesting thing to, like, go over. Like, how does this work in this world? There's a lot of creative stuff you can do with it. And they did do creative stuff with it for a bit, and then they moved on to something else. You know?
If you dodge it, you don't take as much damage.
I know, yeah.
I do know that originally all the creators, except for like the head
Okay, I
writer,
need to get some help.
they actually thought the third one was the ending, and then the head writer was like, "No, it's not the ending." They're like, "There's more we're gonna do," and he's like, "Yeah, I got plenty of ideas."
All right.
So I'm like, so that's why I'm not mad about 4, but 5 definitely feels like Disney was just like, okay, do it again.
Look, I'm not mad about more Toy Story movies existing because it's called Toy Story. There's so many stories you can do with toys. Again, just why do you keep using the exact same characters? Oh, brand recognition. You're called Toy Story. You have the brand recognition either way. Just make good films.
But that doesn't sell as much merchandise, Andrew.
You can sell more merchandise if you just make new characters. You think people need the same Woody doll they already have 3 of?
Yes, we need to have a new Woody doll with new voice lines attached. And we gotta sell his new one with the golden hat. That's what Fortnite kids like, right? That's what they want, the golden hat, Woody. And then we gotta have the version of Buzz where he doesn't have the helmet, and this time instead of a purple suit, it's green. And then we gotta have the Zurg Buzz, the one where it's the alternate version of Buzz from the future. And then
Okay,
that's how
good,
that
we
staff
got more
meeting
help.
goes.
Nope. Okay, only took 2. I might have this.
He starts doing a lot of damage on his last health.
Yeah.
He's gonna start summoning erupting fire under the ground. Just letting you know.
Where's the health that was over?
It disappears after.
Oh, mother. Okay, I was kind of counting.
Okay, he's gonna summon fire underneath you.
Please just die. I want this to be over.
Would you rather this again or the Gigantopede for the 3rd time?
Shane, why you gotta ask questions like that? Okay, done.
Don't ask. Damn thing drives me crazy.
I've been using it too much, if you know what I mean. My arm was cursed for defiling myself.
You're not gonna answer the question.
What happened to your powers? You've been here 2,000 years, you didn't restore your powers? What have you been doing for 2,000 years?
I'm guessing Dante fucked with his power somehow. Well, ain't that just the Dickens?
Is the level not finished? Jesus Christ. Oh, he dropped a lot of red orbs.
Upgrade the gun, it will help.
Okay.
Shoot Bertha toy in a way.
Okay, mission's over.
Shrek 5 is coming, right? I don't think there's a confirmation.
I think it's coming.
Yeah, based on how the Puss in Boots movie
Yeah,
ended,
it ended with basically being like, hey, we're doing more Shrek movies, and I remember thinking, oh, okay,
Let me see if they did announce one. Shrek 5.
Wait, how do I save? How do I save?
I think it auto-saves, see at the top?
Oh, yeah, it said saving. Okay. Alright, well then, why don't we stop here?
Yeah,
It's
okay.
7 p.m.
Oh, they did announce a Shrek 5 last year.
Okay.
Apparently release date will be 2026.
Okay, next year. Alright, well, I'll just X out of this if that's okay with you.
Is this, I hope that Pixar will make another movie like Coco with an incredible culture and visual elements like this one.
I would like that.
I doubt it. Disney is not letting their creatives do anything creative anymore.
Well, apparently there's some restructuring going on at Disney right now. Like, you know, their shit that hasn't been working lately. Apparently they are aware that it hasn't been working.
Yeah.
So...
And Kathleen Kennedy.
Kennedy's finally gonna step down.
Well, apparently. That's what she said. She said she's retiring at the end of the year.
Yes, it's about 5 years too late, but whatever gets rid of you.
Yeah, well,
honestly.
And I kind of believe her just because she's getting into her 70s now, but...
Kathleen, do you want everyone to keep being mad at you? Like,
apparently she was really mad at the South Park episode.
I'll bet.
Like, you got to do a lot of work for South Park to say something about you. I'm just saying.
You know, and I'll say it, South Park wasn't even that mean to her. They
weren't.
created like an alternate universe Cartman version of her that was the extreme version. The version of her that was actually supposed to be her was like misguided. They didn't make her like actually evil. Like,
yeah.
Ugh.
I think she realized that people don't have a favorable opinion of her now.
Yeah. Well, you did that to yourself, Kathleen.
No plot details for the Shrek 5 teaser. I saw that too. I just remembered when I was looking up. Oh yeah, I did see that trailer. It's of course it's a fairly bare bones teaser. The movie doesn't come out for at least another year. They're not going to start giving us trailers too early. They're not Disney who gives a trailer a full year in advance and then one every 3 months.
Or Warner Brothers who gives you a trailer and then cancels the project.
Yeah, that's at least Disney sticks with their stuff. Once they put a trailer out, they generally stick with it, good or bad. It's only when they say, like, here's all the stuff we're making, and there's no trailers after a few years, that's when you should be like, okay, this is probably getting shelved, right?
So, I mean, what do we think of DMC4 so far?
I gotta say, a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm into it so far.
It still has some of the DMC-ness, which is nice, but it feels like an updated game. It doesn't feel as clunky as the second game.
I like that it feels a little more... what's the right word? I guess a little more modern.
Yeah.
And that's not a disrespect to the old games, but I do like, you know, when technology improves and quality of life improves a little bit. But yeah, like I'm glad we stuck with this series. I'm not gonna lie, DMC2 made me want to stop, but I did know that was the black sheep of the franchise. So I was like, all right, I'll give the third one a chance, and third one started strong and was mostly strong.
I do want to say thank you guys so much for saying how terrible it was. So that way when we went into it being like, well, let's see how bad it is. It was a little less terrible at first. And then when it got bad, we were like, okay, we're not the only ones.
Let's just get through it and see what the rest is like.
Yeah.
And yeah, thankfully the rest so far
and the third one, the
good.
Story was pretty good, even though at times I was confused as fuck. Once you kind of get
it was better than the second game's story.
Yeah. You mean it was a story?
Everything about the second game was awful.
Yeah. And then, you know, I liked finally meeting Virgil for the first time, and he's got his classic hair thing that he does. And it was you know, besides that one second to last boss, I think the game overall was really solid, and so far this one is turning out to be pretty interesting.
I'm enjoying this.
It is weird that it's not Dante right now, but
Shane, it's Roxas.
yeah, it does feel like a Roxas thing.
It's clear though that we are gonna play as Dante. They already said like, do you want to play the Nero Dante story? It's like, gee, I wonder if we're gonna play as Dante.
Yeah, it would really suck if you're going to Devil May Cry. It's like, I can't wait to see the new Dante and the whole game you play as this Nero kid. That being said, so far I like his personality. He's almost as saucy as Dante. But nobody can beat Dante's sauce. His sassiness is just peak. It's my time for rain. I still can't believe you predicted that.
I can't believe that.
Anyway,
that was such a specific line to exactly be repeated. He just went, "Hey, my kind of rain," and then he goes, "This is my kind of rain." I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Have a good night. Can Disney let the mouse have a soul again? No, you're wrong. It's the other way around. Can the mouse let other employees...
You don't understand. Mickey went public domain. They don't have the mouse's soul anymore.
That's true. That's a good point.
He's passed on.
Honestly, a lot of things that... honestly, if Walt Disney saw his company now, he would be so mad.
Walt Disney would be walking into the Disney. I wish to complain about this franchise. It's dead. That's what's wrong with it. No, it's resting. It's succeeding. It's thriving. Look, I know a dead company when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now.
I think, to be honest, more than the movies, more than anything going on with entertainment, the number one thing Disney would be mad about is the way that they're running the parks right now. For starters, he did not want there to be alcohol in the parks. There is alcohol in the parks. I disagree with him with that, but I know he would hate it.
Yeah.
And second, there
are other things he didn't want in the parks.
The main idea he wanted in the parks was that it was a family-oriented park that any family could afford to go to. And
Oh, that's
currently,
not a thing anymore.
It is not a thing anymore, and he would be so mad.
Yeah.
And
no,
so
like he really wanted to. Walt Disney, if you look up like his ideologies, racism aside, if you look up his good ideologies and like what he was going for in life, he really wanted to make the world more magical and more fun for families and stuff. Like, what's that one quote from him? I do not make movies for children. I make movies for the child in all of us and stuff like that. Like, there are so many wonderful things about Walt Disney and inspiring things about Walt Disney. And if you want to be cynical, you can focus on the bad things. Or if you want to be positive, you can be like, product of its time. Focus on how progressive he actually was compared to a lot of other people.
Yeah.
He was very pro-female empowerment, women in the workplace, stories with female main characters. Let's focus on that. How about that?
Nobody is perfect. Even Gandhi had his problems.
Yeah.
But we don't look at them and go, well, they were a terrible person. So no, everybody had problems.
So, yeah, there is a lot of stuff Disney would not be happy about. Particularly, I don't think he'd be happy how they're handling the female characters now.
Yeah,
He'd be like, what the hell are you doing?
This isn't a character. This is a walking cliche with breasts. Come on, now. He also wouldn't be happy with the other handling of other characters, but that's a whole... Anyways.
Well, we went off subject.
Yeah. We really love Disney at sometimes. So, the company, the idea behind Disney, not what they're doing now, I should say. Or necessarily the person's, all of his ideals. Anyways, thank you so much. Yes, the new Snow White trailer does look ugly.
Is anybody going to watch that?
No, if
you're going to watch that, something's wrong with you.
Or you want to see it.
Or it's your job. Like, you're watching it to criticize it, which I'm totally fine with.
I also would be fine with if you have kids and they're like, I want to see it and I want to see it.
If my kids wanted to see that, I'd be like, really? Really? You want to see that? Can't we just put the original?
No, I want to see the new one. Jimmy saw it last week with his mom, so I gotta see it.
All right.
Yeah, that's how I would feel too. Imagine we're gonna go through the same shit in 30 years from now.
Sitting there in the theater like, you little shit.
Agreed, Michael. Agreed, Michael Garner. Anyways, thank you guys so much. We are going to end here. Thank you so much for joining us. Andrew, anything you want to say to the audience before we go?
Go watch our Every Inaccuracy in Avengers Endgame video.
Yeah, that was
watch that.
Really fun to do, and it's only like 20 minutes max. So you can get
it's 16 minutes long.
Yes, which is the perfect YouTube video time.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
You should be watching it. Thank you all so much for watching this, though. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, all the stuff you do, and most of all, again, thank you for watching. That helps the most, just being here. Even if you mute the tab and leave it running, it really helps. We will see you all next week. I will let you guys know because I have 2 vacations coming up. I'm so sorry that this happened, that they are both one weekend after the other, but I promise after that I will be here for a few months. I will be living in my cave. You guys are always welcome to this little cave we call the Dragon's Den. And remember, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy, be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. And the #1 rule here in the Dragon's Den, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat.